Yeah, it actually makes a lot of sense.
Welcome.
So, like, super
What's
cheap
up?
fucking date
Whoa,
until we go to
whoa,
sushi.
Yeah.
Then she's not a super cheap fucking date.
Super cheap date.
whoa.
Okay, she makes up for it with her taste in food.
Oh.
I bought golden dice.
That you can't use for 3 months.
They don't have any cool effects on them, but they're gold.
That's why I didn't buy the blacksmith set. It looked mid.
Well, I figured I'd change
They
it
have
up, you
some
know.
cool sets, by the way, like the owl, the like Bakugan Owlbear one.
It's pretty cool.
Looks kind of cool.
How come I
Okay,
can't-
dude.
Why can't I see the previews
I
on
need
them
more
anymore?
edgelord set.
Well, good luck with that, dude.
Why can't I see the previews on them anymore?
Because they changed the way they did it.
Correct.
Well,
Now you just have to buy.
now it
Yep,
fucking
you have
sucks.
to pray that their marketing's good enough and say yay or nay.
You bought the Dice of the Dawn incarnate?
Yeah. I mean, hey, they almost got me.
Pretty neat.
They got me, almost got me with their marketing by releasing digital dice on pre-order 3 months
Yeah,
early.
that's so funny.
That's pretty wild.
That's okay. The blacksmiths were
Insane.
$2. I think I could afford $2.
I spent 6 on my dice.
Or you follow up with the boost that and fucking roll normally like humans. Like before all this fancy digitalness.
I need
stop
fancy.
complaining.
I need digital. I need cool.
I might go back to my real ones. They've been kind of laying dormant for a while.
Yeah, I'll go back to my real ones, guys.
Yeah.
You don't have.
Oh wow, natural 20 for the 12th time tonight. Let's go.
I need more dice before I can roll real ones.
Yeah, I felt that as well. I bought like 6 sets.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, there were again a million different tables with dice, and they all look the same.
Yeah.
There was one cool set I saw.
At the con, there's usually a lot of dice.
I got all mine on Etsy.
There was.
Oh yeah, Etsy's a good place.
Oh, North.
Yeah, like get like the mystery bags. You get some cool shit.
Wait, there was one set which was pretty gimmicky, but I liked it. It was LED light up, so when you rolled it, they didn't light up, but once they made contact and rolled, they lit up.
Oh,
it's gimmicky, but I thought it was neat. Then
some guy was like, message.
So dude was like, "Oh yeah, big D20. That's $100." I was like, "Bro, what the fuck?"
I saw a Kickstarter that was like
I go over to
anodized
the table.
aluminum.
Oh yeah,
well, I saw a Kickstarter was anodized aluminum, and it was perfectly balanced because they didn't carve the numbers; they etched the numbers.
Yeah, I might look again another set. But there was and then I go
fucking money,
bro. I went straight over to the next person.
That
had like the same exact table and dice and big D20s. It looked exactly the same, and that was $20 for one. I was like, "What the fuck? What's this guy trying to charge?"
Well, different materials probably. You know. Oh really?
Same exact thing.
Big D100s. Those things are wild.
They had those there, and that thing, they had metal ones, and that thing weighed like 5 pounds.
Oh yeah, I know, dude. I know.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know why I want to get a big D20. Just cause.
What happens when you need to roll with advantage or disadvantage? You're gonna need 2.
Exactly.
That you know.
It makes you realize how.
Huh?
When you could probably just be
Talk to my cat.
One day,
oh.
Just like on the tree that you live on with your family, and then the next you go out to get some food for your family, and then you get on.
I have no idea where I got half of those. I mean, the only dice I actually bought were the other ones. The the mimic ones. Everything else I got for free. So.
Today is not my day.
I know.
Oh,
What's up, guys?
hello.
Yeah, Mangus, I was saying earlier, I made sure to message Snake and say, can get out of the Galbos waiting room. Galbos is going live right now. You got some big fans over here. Big fans.
Let's see. Will the DM be a poor excuse of a DM again because he forgets my token?
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Any will seers?
We'll see. Taboo says AFK for like 2-3 more mins.
Oh
yep,
my god.
Ban him.
And him.
50 millimeter.
Ban him.
Okay, like $71 for this? Ain't no way.
Ban him.
$1 for what?
A big D20.
Yeah, dude. Shit's expensive, and it's only gonna get more expensive because of the tariffs.
Yep.
All that shit's fucked.
There he
I
is.
thought he was-
Six. What?
What
Thought he
you
was going to
should
pause
do-
him for 90 days.
No,
Oh, I thought that was
TikTok. I didn't. I don't know.
This says 6D sided D20.
What you should do, Evan, is you should
Oh,
ship it to Z or have Z order, pay him back, and have Z ship it to you.
yeah, it's kind
Yeah,
of
send me the American money.
it's kind of
send
whack.
because-
Choke.
Send me
Because
the American
then
money.
it's not in,
There we go.
it's not a tariff item because it's not being sold to you. Z doesn't get hit with the tariffs because
Because I'm buying
it's
it.
not going to America.
Yep.
So
Look at this underwear. Big dice energy. Nice.
That's what we like to see.
That's
Nothing
awesome.
but 20s around here. Stop even making the man roll. Have him flip a coin. 19 on one side, 20 on the other.
What?
Yep. I'm okay with that, guys.
Yo.
Although I
If the
did
humans
see
once
some-
a day get
I
heroic
did see some
inspiration,
really
Galbos
cool
once a day
shit.
gets the coin. 19 and 20.
I did see some really cool shit that people were doing with like cursed dies, so it never had a 20 on it.
Yeah.
Cursed dice.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a thing.
basically you couldn't roll a 20.
Sounds like shitty homebrew.
Eh.
Real.
Why would you want to not roll a 20?
That's
Well,
what I'm
'cause you're
saying.
cursed.
Yeah, I accepted stream together, but nothing popped up.
Oh, yeah, stand by. Click it again.
What's cursing him?
I have no
I can't
idea.
click it again. There's no
It was
clicking.
just a neat little concept I saw.
Why is that
It
suggested?
was like unique, you know? It was different.
Yeah, how do I?
Hold.
But then
Hold.
they also had an
Dude.
inverse
Oh, you're
of
in.
like
You're in.
I'm
you
in.
could
I'm in.
bless
Share
the-
chat.
you know,
Share
the-
chat.
Start sharing
a
chat.
person who was blessed.
Share chat.
would-
Hey,
would
we're
have
getting better at this, right?
We are. We are. We're improving.
2 chances for a 20.
Oh,
We're getting better.
Excellent.
Oh,
You know, so it was like one of those.
I see. I get it now.
He still gets hit with the
know.
shipping fees for sending it out of the country.
I
Yeah.
understand.
A cursed die, 19 sides show
Mm-hmm.
1, and 1 side shows 20. Yep,
Wait, what?
that sounds awesome.
No, that sounds horrible.
19 ones and 120. Cursed
Oh, that's not what
dice.
I'm talking
Oh, I think
about.
it's just the
That's not what
dice
I'm
shop I
talking
bought
about.
from. Story Dice Shop. Sounds familiar.
No, the
Go
one I was
ahead.
talking about was like it didn't go up to 20, it only
Oh,
went to
this is
19.
definitely the one I bought
baby.
from.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
But man, all
Oh,
of
wait,
the
Mr. DM.
board games is going to be real sketchy for a while.
Yes.
Do we have a music folder smile?
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm not going to be happy if we get hit with having to pay this shit for Monster Hunter Iceborne, the board game.
Yeah. Well, you might.
You're going to get hit.
Might. Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get smacked.
See, this one's
I
only
know.
20 freaking.
And
Wait,
that shit
hold
was
on.
like $500, so if we're paying
I'm not getting
100%.
Guys, I'm not getting hit. I'm just
400
Yeah,
saying.
fucking
this is-
bucks and be pissed.
Look at that, 50%
Yeah,
off.
neither am I.
Oh my god,
Me
the
too,
sale
Z.
ends in 23 minutes. I gotta make a decision right now.
Do it. What was it?
It's
$3?
normally
$3 minutes.
$44 for a chunky D20, and it's 22 currently.
Buy 2 then.
20.
Call it a day.
22.
22.
Buy 2. Call it a day.
Oh, my cat's food has been delivered to the door.
Woohoo. Time to go get it.
23 minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Guys, I
Too many
leveled up,
options.
but my
We all
sneak
did.
attack damage didn't go up. I'm really sad.
Uh-huh.
I
You
What do you
can't do
stink.
more burst.
Oh no,
Boo,
Rickard took
you
fighter.
stink.
Yeah, Ricker took a
I'm
level
pretty
of
sure-
fighter.
I'm pretty sure I had a dream
What?
that my psychic blades then had now had the light property, and
A dream?
yeah, I was dreaming about my DnD character having the light
Mm.
property on his psychic blades.
Well,
It
that's
was kind of
cute.
crazy.
How would that work with thrown weapons?
Uh,
The same.
It would work. Yeah, it's just a light. It's
You
like
don't
a
get to, like-
dagger has the light property.
Yeah.
The scimitar has a
with-
light
but-
property.
But with light, you can dual wield.
Right.
Rogue.
No light.
I'm
Like
drinking
light
tonight,
property.
boys, because I'm on vacation still.
Light property interacts well with the Nick weapon mastery, which is when you make the extra attack of the light property, you can make it as part of the attack action instead of as a bonus action. So I can now make 2 attacks with only needing 1 attack. But it needs to be with a weapon that has the light property, and the psychic
Mhm.
blades do not have that.
Well, suck it
Very
up. They're just too
disappointed in
heavy
you, by
then.
the way, Evan.
What'd you say?
Oh, yeah.
Very disappointed in you. You could have
They're just too fucking heavy then, Zia.
you could have been hooking up with a
Oh my god.
heavy
man.
cosplayer.
Oh,
So true. So
Passed
true.
passed up on a fat chick. That's some real water drinking energy right there.
yep, that's a water drinker.
Water drinking
Crazy.
energy right there.
That's crazy.
not wrong.
That's a water drinker right there.
Hey, Taboo, you come back at the perfect time. Let's go.
I can attest to that.
All right. Session is.
Session start. The DM is currently not hosting a session. The
That-
DM
that
also
is
currently has not
that's
sent the
a
music. I can't
lying.
believe this.
This one
That,
also
that,
has
that,
a
that first one's a lie.
sale going on.
Oh,
This one is
well.
5 hours. Good.
And nice. I had to refresh my tab. Any changes to the map? I think there are.
Yep.
See, they're all fucking
There are
the
not.
same. So weird.
Yep.
I don't remember seeing these little houses last time, but
Is
Which
it
one?
Wire?
on the outskirts of town.
Dude,
That's
hide
good.
until
The other
next update.
The farmhouses?
Yeah.
They were there.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, they
so
were there.
there's
This
not
has this has not changed.
Well,
horrible
Galbo's
player, guys.
cosplay for
Sorry.
tonight's episode. Oh, shit.
he said
nice Snake.
Hey, Sneak.
Full Galvo's
Let's go.
cosplay.
Okay, here we go. Let's Shand Dish Tang.
Shandet. For those of you who were here at the beginning of the stream, that Linkin Park song is fire, by the way. It's so good.
All
Which
the
one?
pirate songs are fire.
Which one?
Yeah,
Up
it's
from
probably-
the bottom.
It's
The
probably
new
the
one.
one with the new girl. Yeah.
Yeah,
Live at concert.
Mm,
it's so good.
What, they
mm.
picked up a new lead singer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, they already came out the entire album.
Yeah. there's a whole album with her. Yeah,
There's a whole album with her.
there's a whole album with her.
They already got a whole album.
There's
So,
honestly,
have they done an
I feel like
album
she's
with
doing
her?
a good job.
Yes.
I think they did
Yeah,
an
they've
album
done
with
a
her.
new album with her.
Correct.
I don't know. I don't think so
Is
yet.
it a new one or is it like
No, it's new.
covers of their old stuff?
Rebranding the old
No,
shit.
it's new. Yeah, it's new.
Guys, I had this
It's
guy
not just one song, it's an
Sean.
album.
This guy
It's,
Sean messaged
she's
me
pretty
on
good.
Instagram today on my
Who?
Raven account. I had no idea
That
who he
Sean
was.
guy. That
Yeah.
random Sean guy.
Yeah.
He seems
How
like
do
a
you
cool
know it was
dude.
a dude?
What do you say?
He seems like a
What'd he
cool
say?
dude. He told me to pin my thing with the invite to the squad on my page so it doesn't get lost. I said, that's a good idea. Thanks, man. Spread the word of Raven.
It's actually pretty smart. That's actually pretty smart.
Yeah. So good on
W
him.
random dude.
Yeah, W random
That's
Sean
real.
guy.
It could have been a
Whoever
girl.
that is.
I looked at their profiles. Definitely a dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
Maybe
an
next time.
That's okay. Maybe next time.
Maybe next.
Yeah. Bet you wouldn't have looked at his profile if it was a fat chick.
Yeah, probably not. You're right.
Man,
I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah.
that's
Like,
crazy. A beggar's trying to be a chooser.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
amazing.
that's brutal.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
Hey, all I'm saying is we got hacked twice, guys. Desktop.ini is still in this
Oh
folder.
no.
I'm in shock. I'm in shambles. Hey, Mr.
Dude.
DM, what song can we
Oh
play
my
first?
god, it
Wow,
opens up so fast
Stormhearth.
now.
Stormhearth?
Stormhearth.
Understood. Thank you very much. Now,
One more
stream
time.
people, enjoy some music.
Copyright him,
Start
Mr. DM.
These are all
Getting
non-copyright songs.
copyright
Let's
struck.
go. These are all non-copyright songs. We can play them. That's why we use them.
Okay, what are we
That's
starting on? I totally didn't even hear.
Stormhearth.
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 Alrighty. Who's ready for D&D?
I'm going to the Stormhearth.
D&D. I'm ready. I'm ready for D&D.
I've been ready.
All right.
That's not the question. Okay.
Actually, before it gets too hot in here, I'm taking the hoodie off, boys. Before it gets too hot.
I'll take my pullover off too.
I'll take my shirt
Crack
off too.
open, not your dad's root beer. I need to eat dinner first before I start drinking.
All right. So, last time we left off, we finished taking out some threats at a second graveyard. One of those being a doppelganger. So you guys learned after the fact, after talking with Veilcore, the real Veilcore, about this creature. You guys thought maybe there might be some sort of incursion of these creatures in the city, and that would not be good for public safety. So, with that worry on your guys' minds, a couple of you started doing things to get ready for maybe some more incoming dangers. Valen, you went shopping for some extra tools and armaments. Leonidas, you went to a shop that Veilcore recommended and led you to, which was owned by a fella named Dahl. Outwardly appearing pretty kind and
Dalinar.
accommodating. Yeah, Dalinar. And he asked you to, he had plenty of steel. He could probably accommodate any alloy and any blacksmithing challenge that you gave him. But he didn't have any mithril. So he told you about a druid in the city that was kind of a little bit of an outcast, it sounded like, but knew where to find some mithril underneath the city. So recommended you to that person. Told you Veilcore knows them and would be able to show you where to find him. Veilcore didn't seem thrilled by having to interact with this druid again, but duty calls. And Valen and Galbos, you guys went to go do some information searching. So now that everything is kind of wrapped up at the Stormhearth Ward for figuring out what Leonidas is going to do about his destroyed set of armor, we can roll on over to Valen and Galbos. So where do you guys, after you guys kind of split up and Veilcore, Leonidas, Damocles, Rickard, after that group goes to the Stormhearth Ward to find this blacksmith that Veilcore mentioned, and you guys go your separate way, you guys can now play the track Into the Outside.
Into the outside.
Where is it that you two go first?
Mr. DM, just a quick note. Petition on the next map. If we could identify the sleeping giant on the map. I'm pretty
Actually,
sure.
We already did.
I'm pretty sure we know. I know it's around here or here.
yeah,
but I
yes.
can't.
So, something that now that we have a couple different landmarks here in in Zarvaris. Something that I can do is make a map in World Anvil with pins for every landmark that's important. And we can do that, including people's houses. When you guys next level
Yes.
get bastions, we can pin those. Things like
Nice.
that. So now that we,
That would be
between Dalinar and the Sleeping Giant, you guys know the churches that you kind of exorcised of these undead in the graveyards, things like that. Now that you guys are kind of going around the city, we can do that to keep things a little more organized. So
perfect.
uh,
Thank you very much.
wouldn't not ahead of you, but I know what you're looking for.
Yep. All right. Well then, Galbos, where we headed?
Hey, I think we should head to a library. We need some information about these changelings.
Sure.
These
I'll follow you, Lee.
doppelgangers. Is there a library that we could head to?
Ooh, yes. Okay, that's
Oh, there
that's the
should
word
be a
you said-
library.
You said library. That's the word you used.
Yeah.
Okay. The Galbos accent kind of threw me there. I'll admit it. Yes, there is a large city library in the Vaelthir Spires. So right about the library would be this one right here. That long building is the public library.
Oops, ignore that.
All right, I would like to head towards there.
Alrighty. So, while this group, you guys split off, about here as this group goes over here to Dalinar, and you guys go to the library to look for information. So you get there, and as you walk in the front doors, have either of you, Valen or Galbos, been to this library before?
Galbos definitely has not been to the library.
Okay.
I wouldn't say Valen has ever visited this library either.
Okay. You guys walk in, and this first level is very large, very open and inviting. There are a lot of bookshelves and obviously bookshelves, and there are a lot of people pushing around ladders, and there are a lot of people sitting at tables. This first level is pretty, I don't want to say loud, but it's bustling. There are a lot of people walking around, a lot of people talking. Looks like on one, to your guys' right, a little ways, there's like a small conference going on where there's like someone presenting information to a crowd of people. And then there's a kind of a circular front desk in the middle that is surrounding a large white pillar that kind of supports the ceiling above you guys. And there are about 10 people at this center kind of service area that are, some of them are serving other people and getting everything from book orders to something to look for or look out for, something to procure. Some of them are just kind of talking to them about maybe research that they're trying to find out about or figure out where something is in the library, or just where an event is going to be held at the library. So there's a lot of commotion here on the first floor when you first walk in. It's a lot of people, and while there doesn't seem to be a minimum dress code, Valen, you're not entirely set apart, but you definitely have the darkest set of clothes here. A lot of people are in these really elegant looking clothes, almost like this is the place that they're going for the day to look nice. Galbos, you are very, as you look around, whether you care or not, you definitely look very underdressed. But nobody's giving you guys a stare or anything. You just notice oh, this is where all these people hang out, that sort of thing.
Wasn't expecting it to be so busy.
Eleanor's tits is busier than a pub in here. Maybe I can sell my ale in the library. Never knew it was such a popular place.
I don't know if this is the right place for it, Galbos, but we're looking for information, and shouldn't be too bad.
Looks like we could walk up to that desk there. How about we go over there?
Head that right that way.
All right.
Walking up. To the desk.
You walk up, and there are a couple people kind of around the desk that are not serving people, but they look like they've got their not like heads down, but they're writing things down or filing things away, but they're not currently helping others, so they're free. There's a female elf, there's a male drow, and then there's a male just older human.
A drow, you say? Eye contact, Rickon.
I knew this would come in handy.
Hold up my hand and say, "Sumimasen."
I've got the target in my sight. Should I take the shot?
We'll
I
flag
guess just
down,
walk up to the first one that's
yeah,
looks
whoever's
like
closest.
they're available.
Yeah, the female elf is the one closest to you guys.
Excuse me, lass. Can you help us out with something here?
Hello. Yes. What brings you here today?
We're looking for some
Knowledge.
information on doppelgangers. Do you have any books on doppelgangers?
Doppelgangers. We do have quite a bit of information on other races and some monsters on the third floor. Have you ever been to the third floor? I don't think I've seen either of you here. I'm pretty good with faces.
I've never been to any floor here at last, but you could point us in the right direction. It'd be most appreciated.
Yes. Just follow me this way, and we'll be right there. So she steps out of a small swinging door that kind of partitions the desk from the rest of the library, and leads you guys up a set of spiral stairs that are kind of towards the back side of the library, and then once you guys are on the second floor, it's a little quieter than the first floor. There's it's almost like when you guys step through the threshold of like your head kind of breaches the threshold of the floor of the second floor. It's almost like all the sound from the first floor just like mutes, and the second floor is much quieter. There are a lot of people here still, but most of them look like they're studying or writing things down, copying and scribing a book. There appear to be a few people in different areas of the library, like kind of pacing and speaking, while someone next to them is, scrawling down supposedly the things that they're saying. And as you get up to the second floor, you guys see the biggest kind of landmark here is the giant kind of grand staircase that goes back towards the front-facing wall of the library that ascends to the third floor. So she leads you up that, and there are even less people on this floor than the second floor, but it is still pretty quiet, and there are just a lot of people. Looks like they're, they have armfuls of books of varying sizes and colors, and there are people with, a couple books here and there just at these large study desks that are flipping through things. But nobody on this floor is talking, not because it's a different environment, but there are just less people here, and the ones who are here are doing more like individual studious things. All right, well, this is the third floor. To your right, my left here, you'll find a lot of books just on other races from around Aeocetus, and discovers both the geological, flora, fauna, and things of that sort. And over on this side, and as you look to your left and her right, you'll see that it's a lot denser of a section. There are a lot more books on this side than there were on the first side. And this is where there are everything from magical topics to different planes and creatures and things of that sort. And I believe what you're looking for is going to be in this third row here. And she kind of leads you over to an aisleway, just full, just large bookshelves from the floor to the ceiling. Each aisleway has kind of a rolling ladder propped up on one of the bookshelves on each side, just for ease of use. Over on this side of the aisleway here, you'll find a lot of aberrations and creatures from different planes that don't really have an elemental home, such as doppelgangers. So right here, and she kind of keeps walking over towards the middle of the aisleway, and there's a few shelves with some books. I believe these 5 books do have something on doppelgangers, but I've not read through them very much myself. Is there anything else that I can help you with? Anything else that you're looking to study or find out while you're here?
Well, it's at least a start for now.
I do have some other things I need to be looking into, but I'll be back for that. Much appreciated, lass. If you ever need a drink, stop by the Sleeping Giant. I'll give you some of my ale that I make.
The Sleeping Giant? You make your own ale?
Oh yeah, I do. It's called Baron's Blessing. Put the hair on your chest. Take you up a bit, lass.
The dwarven deity, Baron.
Aye.
Well, maybe I will sometime. My name is Annabeth, and who are you two?
My name's Gelbos Grimhen.
Galbos, very nice to meet you. And you, sir?
Can call me Valen.
Valen. All right. Well, I'll leave you to it. Maybe I will stop by that Sleeping Giant sometime and have some of your drink.
Hey, stop by and great food too. Put some meat on your bones.
Wonderful, sir. Thank you very much. If you need anything, I'll be back down on the first floor. Do not hesitate to ask for help.
Between you and me, be ready for that drink.
What?
Yeah, what?
Be ready.
Ready for the
That thing. That.
That drink hits hard.
Yeah. That shit'll knock you over.
An elf like you get fucked up real quick.
I'm just saying.
You're gonna need the gut of a goat for this shit. Oh,
And there's teeth, Malin. Why'd you have to make it weird?
Listen, you can't go advertising it and not let people know what they're in for. You might kill someone, Galvos.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
Oh my
let's
gosh.
get to reading.
Now the important part.
Yeah, I guess
Time to read.
Reading.
I'll grab one of the books she said that had doppelgangers in it. And I'm assuming there's some tables or something that we can read at.
There are plenty of
Yeah.
uninhabited tables over here that you guys can stack up books and get to studying.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I'll
I'll
grab
do-
2 of them.
Okay. So I will send you guys. I'll just send both of you the things that you guys find, and just assuming that you guys are sharing information. This isn't. I'm assuming this isn't a Onir Inuria study session. It's more of a more of a cohesive.
Everything I find is off limits. Yeah, I'm not telling him anything.
You go to that side of the library and get out of my face.
Yep. If we're both reading books near each other, but everything I read is confidential.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I'll share the information with
While
Galvos.
Nuria's figuring out your entire backstory behind your back. Okay.
God, do I not miss those days?
I miss them for different. I miss them for reasons, but I
Not that
also-
reason.
well, I thought it was fun, but
It was funny.
our party was very separated last campaign.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I'm hoping we're
A
more
what?
cohesive this time.
Separated. I don't know what you mean.
Alrighty,
I think we're
here.
pretty cohesive.
Give me about 30 seconds just to read through this, make sure that everything's good. Did I send you guys?
Not see what I mean over here, Galbos? Pointing at this book. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm surprised you can read.
Oh,
Okay, buddy.
I'm just messing with you.
So I'm
gonna
surprised.
grab
you
some
can still
coffee, I'll
read
be right
after
back.
Drinking your ale that much.
Might forget how to read.
It's only 30% alcohol for ale.
Oh my god. Jeez. Drinking straight
Oh my-
fireball out of a cup.
30%
Only
is crazy.
30%. Only.
I had a 12% beer one time. I threw that up very quickly. I felt
Really?
it. I felt great at the restaurant. The moment we left the restaurant, we got in my friend's car. I just opened the
sounds
window.
bad.
The moment we got on the road, and just
Yeah, it sounds
Interesting.
pretty
I've had like
good.
11.3% beer before.
I had
That
to.
shit
I
is
had
like
to
a
slam
truck.
like the last third of it because I didn't want to waste it.
Oh,
We were leaving, and I said, "Well, I've got a 16-ounce cup here. I better finish it."
I get my money's worth.
Yeah.
That's what did it.
And then I,
You-
I
I
bought a
went-
drink once that was
Oh.
14%. Slammed it and felt fantastic after.
Oh,
Went about my
most
merry way.
Are more than are 30% or more.
What are?
Whiskey, bourbon, vodka.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
a
60,
beer.
60 proof.
Yeah.
60
Yeah.
proof is 30%.
Yeah. So, like, it's not unheard of for. I mean, it's pretty unheard of for beer because it's just there's chemistry.
Galbos is a chemist.
He's a master chemist. If
He's,
you get 30% beer,
it's super saturated. He superheated the ale just to add more alcohol.
he not only fermented it, he distilled it 3 times. It's so smooth.
What a maniac.
No. This guy's a
30%
professional.
alcohol and just a little bit of crack.
Oh,
He's over here playing Schedule 1.
yeah.
Can't
Good
forget
one.
the hint of speed.
A little hint. This little
Oh my god,
dash.
Galbos is Walter White, but with ale.
What are your motives?
He's got a
Why-
sick child, just like Walter White.
You're right. Wait a minute. Holy cow.
Walter White with ale.
Arthur Ale.
Arthur Ale.
Okay. All right, here we go. I'm gonna send. Oh, and then
Woo!
I'm gonna send this, and then I'm gonna send
Oh. Whoa!
this, and then I'm gonna send
Oh my goodness!
this, and then I'm gonna send this. All right, there we go.
Oh
And
my
then-
god!
And then copy. I wish I could have 2 instances of Discord open. Can I? Is that a thing? Can you do that?
No.
Yeah. Do it in the do it a web browser.
Okay, that's not. It'll take longer to do that than just copy these.
Nope.
Okay.
Do not web browser it.
Um.
You're literally using it right now.
1,
No.
a 2.
Why I oughta.
No.
Goodness, I just went to Mangoose's DMs and then I lost them. Oh, because they went on top, of course. I like looked where they were before. I was
Izzy, I
his-
just
his-
realized
it's not there
something.
anymore.
Yep.
Why's your logo purple?
Why?
Yeah.
Why's yours?
I made it purple when I made this logo.
Hmm.
You know what's crazy?
It's
Purple
been
is also
for a
purple
long
is also
time.
my Twitch color.
I am also purple.
I'm not even joking. JWOG
I've been-
Gaming
I've
Channel
been-
had a purple banner back in
That is true.
2015.
Mr. Z has always had a purple banner.
All right,
Since,
Mangoose,
its
those
creation.
are the same things that just got forwarded to Valen,
Okay.
and that is that's the useful information you find here. The nice thing about having a public library with actual attendance
Okay.
is it's a lot easier to find things like this on at least commonly known topics. So you guys find quite a bit. I'd say it takes you guys an hour and a half reading through like these handful of books and just kind of skimming until you find what you need. Most of these books aren't entirely about doppelgangers, but there are excerpts in some of them, and that's what kind of takes the longest to find. So you guys don't have actually Valen and Galbos. You guys, I'd like you to make a perception check.
Perception check. New dice roll. Oh my god, it's a nat 20 to start the session. baby.
Nice.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
22 perception.
Last night, my D&D session, they were rolling so badly. Their combat rolls were fine, but their RP rolls, and it's like right now what they're going through is like a kind of a dark horror mystery is what they're doing in this arc, and their rolls to figure things out were just awful. They skipped out on like 5 pieces of evidence because they just didn't roll well enough.
Oh my god.
It was a rough night. Glad to see we're starting out good here.
Well, that's for now.
Galbos, yes. Oh,
Give it a
right.
little
Okay.
bit.
You both got pretty good rolls. As you're reading these books, maybe at the same time, maybe not. Or actually, Val, you got a nat 20. You get to go. You get to.
Yeah,
have
I'm
it
much faster.
Uh,
Much faster.
first. I'm so much better at realizing things. You guys, Valen, you're kind of reading through a book and you find a good excerpt here in the Hidden Veil book, and you're like, okay, good. And then you like remember you don't have anything to write on or like to copy any of this down. You look around real quick and you notice that a lot of the people have these large it's a little smaller than a typical book, but they're these little pads that they have that they're writing on and then taking a page off of it and putting it on another pad, and they're kind of just copying things, and they all look like they have the exact same one. So you're assuming that the library might have something for you to copy things and scribe things. Notes. Yeah, notes. That's the word. So you don't see any on this level. Maybe you have to go to the front desk for them.
Is there someone that has their pad unattended?
You. Yes, there is. There is. You notice this, and you're looking around the walls. Like, is there like a station that has these? Is there kind of a stock of them that we can use? And you see someone who has one that's just really using it, like scribbling down tons of stuff, and you see their eyes widen, and then they put down their pad, and they quickly get up, don't even push their chair in, and just run to like a corner of the library, like, oh my gosh, I have to get this thing to copy it down. Like they just realized something and they're waiting to go copy it down. They just left their desk. They're about 30 feet away from you.
Yep, just left the desk, and that pad's mine.
Make an acrobatics and a sleight of hand check.
Acrobatics, you say? Acrobatics rolling.
And sleight of hand, yeah.
17.
Okay.
Sleight of hand. 27.
What the fuck?
And then lastly, give me a performance check.
Oh no.
Or
I wasn't expecting.
okay, no. Performance or stealth. And I'm not just giving you stealth because I gave you sleight of hand and acrobatics, but it makes sense. Trust me.
Stealth?
So if you want to roll
Understood.
stealth instead of performance, you could.
25.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So, you guys, this is.
Oh my god, dude.
He's playing a rogue. We're going to see a lot of this all campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, plus
Yeah.
plus 6.
Just wait
This
till I
is-
get
yeah,
what's
that's
it called?
crazy.
Level 10 or something like that. Expertise in every
Ex-
skill, and I can never roll under 10.
I think, no, you just get half proficiency in every skill. You get expertise in the skills that you're already proficient in.
Oh yes.
But yeah, no, this is. Yeah.
That's kind of
Six.
nuts.
Save the oh my gosh is for when he's rolling 32s.
37 stealth check. Yeah. See you guys later. Different dimension.
Not,
Mine weren't ever that good. I don't know why.
You had some pretty good. I mean, you hit every single round of combat.
all the
I don't
time.
remember that, but okay.
It's
I
been
had
a
a
while.
shot. I hit like
You shot for
80%
stealth
of 'em.
attacks, and then okay, 80%.
I
I'll give you 80%. You were hidden a lot. All right. So with an acrobatics of 17 and
Yep.
a stealth of 25, you're not super fast at it, but nobody lifts their head as you make no sound, moving 30 feet to a desk and 30 feet back, completely silent. Nobody notices you. You get there pretty quickly. I'd say you get to the desk in like 5 seconds and back in 5 seconds. And then sleight of hand, you take the small little ledger that he has and the other like supplement that comes with it. And there's not a trace that you've been here. The pages of his like 10 books that he has sprawled out are exactly where they were. His pencils and quills didn't move at all. You took this and it's like they just vanished into thin air. So you get back by the time Galbos maybe realizes that like, oh, we might need one of those. And then you just sit down with them.
Looking for one of these? Yep, perfect. All right.
So one of these is a it's pretty heavy. It's like a flat piece of stone that's blank, and it had like a small sapphire quill with it. And you note it, and then the other thing is just a pad of paper at first sight.
Good.
When you start writing on this like obsidian smooth sheet with that sapphire quill, it starts populating a page. If you wipe off that obsidian pad, it wipes off what you have on the page. So it's a magical Microsoft Surface is what this is.
Oh, it's an iPad, basically.
It's an iPad. Yeah, it's a
Nice.
Zarvaldis tablet.
Okay.
And
Cool.
it still has Flappy Bird installed.
Oh, what that doodle jump?
That too.
Oh!
But yeah, you can
All right.
you can use
I'm
you
a
can use
copy
this to
copy
write
down
down
some
on like the nearest paper pad.
If you need to write anything down, Galbos, I have this wonderful tablet here.
Hey, where did you get that?
Don't worry about that.
Galbus gonna raise his eyebrow at him and chuckle.
You know a part of my past.
All right, so you guys scroll down those notes. Is there anything else you guys would like to do? You're here for about an hour and a half. Galbos, give me an insight check.
Ooh.
24.
Oh goodness. Okay, so this is tonight. Okay, this is tonight.
Great,
yeah.
Galbos Valen OP.
This is crazy. Galbos, about a minute after Valen sits down, and you guys are both kind of scribbling notes back and forth using this sapphire quill, you start hearing rustling, and so you kind of look up and look to your right, and there's this this young scholar in like these wrinkled robes who's just like flipping over books on his desk like he lost something very like recently, like he's searching like in a hurry for something. He's just like kind of tearing apart the desk like he just lost something, and you look over and Valen is just writing on the tablet. With a 17, you definitely know exactly what happened.
I just kind of lean over to Valen. Looks like he's learning the hard way to take care of his own shite, isn't he?
We all do. We all do.
Oh, apparently he didn't.
Oh.
Listen, Galbos. I know it. I don't expect your trust to come easy, and same goes for you. But figured I'd at least mention this to you now. I've heard that you're looking around for something. There's a shady part of town. We'll call it underground section. That,
You guys can change the track to the shelf into the unknown.
You do that to me as soon as I walk away?
Sorry.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, it's loud.
There's a place I've trying to stay away from, but you might find useful. It's the underbelly. I know we've perhaps had dealings with these kinds of people in the past. If you're catching on to what I'm trying to tell you. Haven't been there myself, but if you're looking for anything really exotic that might grab some attention, maybe check there.
I appreciate it, lad, but I knew it's there. I know where the guild is. I keep my eye on it. Gotta keep my lookout for you know who. That's what I thought you were here for.
You don't know about this, Galbus.
Oh no?
Sorry, no. not the one he's referring to.
Let me see. Are you talking about
Honestly, you could still say that. 'Cause
Yeah,
you could think you know what you're talking about.
the Thieves Guild, right? Over there on 4th Street.
No, this is the Obsidian Ring. And Valen will look around immediately after saying that. Listen, no one that actually goes there calls it that. It's just the ring, but it's a small neighborhood that, well, you know, perhaps the darker dealings are done.
Hey, I did not know about this.
Here. Not saying you'll find anything there, and it's definitely not the first place I'd go looking, but if you need, you're having trouble finding something, who knows?
Well, keep it in mind. If I could avoid it, I'd rather avoid doing the things I used to do, associate with the people that I used to associate with. But if need be, might have to look into that if I can't find it. If I can't find the information any other way.
Don't worry, I'm exactly in the same boat. Like I said, I haven't been myself, and I really don't plan to drop by that district. But if you ever need, I at least thought you've been helpful so far. You've earned a little bit of information.
Oh, I appreciate that, lad.
Val just kind of go back to writing whatever he was writing at the time.
Hey, Valen, you see this part right here? Do you know any spells? Do you know this true sight or this detect thoughts? Do you know anything?
I'm not much of a spellcaster myself. My capabilities are magical, but not really magic per se.
Huh.
Deal more with the mind than the arcane.
He's a mind flayer.
Oh no.
Hey, maybe we could talk to Gladden and get some scrolls for it. I'd rather not foot the bill myself, but if we can get the town guard to pay for it, that'd be even better.
Agreed. Definitely would help on our mission here.
The DM is completely AFK without his headset, by the way.
Oh yeah, I see.
Okay.
Oh. That's why Galbos and I are talking. We're hanging out right now. Galbos and I are just having a good time.
You say any of that whole conversation in your head, by the way?
Did you?
You should say it.
I did not say any of that conversation in my head. I have to telepathically talk to you.
Oh, not the spellcaster leaving him out. What the fuck?
Hey, what's this metagaming? You guys are at the blacksmith. I did not interrupt your RP. What's going
Actually, we're
on?
leaving the blacksmith. We're somewhere else. In the road, in the streets.
This is happening at the same time. This is happening at the same time.
Oh, true. All right, we're talking to the blacksmith. With real Valen.
I may not be much of a caster myself, but I've seen that Rickard guy blast a few flames out of his hands.
I have seen that up close and personal. He's a bit of a live wire. I think he means well, but Christ, he's got a few screws loose.
A few. I'm just glad I've been far away from any of that.
He's good in the fight, though. I give him that.
Definitely a one with a lot of potential. You know what? Maybe I'll. Hopefully, it's been an hour and a half. We got maybe 30 or so minutes left. Rickard. That's my contact symbol, my telepathy.
Oh.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
Okay. What? Hello? As he says out loud as well.
Gels and I are doing some reading on doppelgangers, and well, it's coming up here that divination magic, such as detect thoughts or true seeing, could be reliable means of revealing doppelgangers. You have any of that in your arsenal?
Let me see. Proceeds to read.
Let you true see? Yeah, we need one of those.
Ah, yes. By her might I can truly see. Do you get what I'm saying?
Wonderful. Gabos, he has one of them. He said he can truly see.
Do you need anything else from me? I need to go back to
Not at the
camping.
moment. I was just
Alright.
okay, I was just checking in, but
I am very sorry. Did I miss anything?
Valen
I asked Rickard
talked to Rickard.
if he knew. I talked to Rickard with my hopefully. If it was been an hour and a half of reading, I rolled 2 hours
4
on
hours.
my.
Oh, you were too. Okay.
I rolled 2 hours, so
Okay.
I have maybe like 20 minutes left of talking with Rickard before the telepathy comes down. If I've calculated that correctly.
Yeah, fine.
So I asked if he has detect thoughts or true seeing as
Gotcha.
any of his spell capabilities.
That was the last thing.
Anyways,
that we said.
we're at the library, but Gabos, what do you think? Are we packing up soon, or what's going on?
Hey, I think unless Rickard knows any of these spells, maybe we should stop by the guardhouse and see if they can buy us some of these scrolls.
Good idea. So, Rickard, telepathy. Anything like that in your arsenal?
After conversing with her, I can do it. I can tell them apart if I truly look at them. It might take a little bit, but I can make it happen.
Gabos, Rickard has something. We should be all right.
Hey, that's good, but
We should still
No.
stop by the guardhouse.
I agreed. I don't think we should, put all our eggs in the fucking fruit basket over there.
In the Rickard basket. I'm with you. All right, Rickard, we're headed to the guardhouse. Gabos and I, wherever you guys are
Okay.
headed, we'll meet up eventually.
No, we're going to see
Alright.
some flim-flam under the city.
Flim flam. All right. All right, Galbos, let's move out. They're going to see Flim Flam.
Yep.
All right. So
Flim flam.
you guys leave the library, and as you do, you see Annabeth helping someone else on the first floor. Galbos, Valen, have a great rest of your day.
All right,
Thank you.
same to you, lass. Remember the sleeping giant. Stop by. Ask for me, ale.
I will find where that is, and I will try some.
Be prepared. Thank you again for the books.
Be prepared.
Just leaving the last words you say.
Yeah.
Someone. Be prepared.
Be prepared.
We're a fucking bar or tavern.
All right. So you guys leave the library after an hour and a half. Damocles, Leonidas, Veilcor, and Rickard, you guys are probably out of the Stormhearth Ward for a good while. After talking with Dal, where would you have gone?
Does this conversation come up while we're there still? Like, somewhat near the smith?
To Rickard?
Yeah.
That would not have came up.
Oh, so we're past?
While you're at the smith, unless
Really?
you
Okay.
took an hour and a half there.
No, it probably was an hour and a half conversation. 30 at most,
I need
probably.
to go to the market.
All right, we'll follow Damocles to the market if he's gonna pick anything up,
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking for, Damocles?
and then we'll probably head
Essence
underground or whatever.
and food things to cook.
Okay.
I want to make fancy meal.
Okay.
I think
Okay,
it
okay,
needs
okay,
to be
okay.
a rare essence. I don't know what that means. Because I don't know if we can buy it. It might be something I have to.
I'm good for like the lower rarity stuff being buyable. Let me.
Yeah, I don't think I get the. I don't think I can do like a magical meal with it if it's not a rare though. Unless we
Find it.
want to just say no until we find one. Gotta find the book. Oh, there it is.
Oh no, I'm good without the book. Where is? Every D&D book uses the exact same color palette, bro. I can't find anything.
No.
Yeah, so I can do uncommon, and we wouldn't get a boon. Or if I get a rare, I get one boon depending on how I roll.
A boon.
Oh.
But,
Yeah.
Okay, cooking. Here we go.
Can I get 3 big boons?
You can if I get a legendary.
No.
essence.
Boon!
Okay, recipe, 1 ingredient.
I was gonna do 2. I think I have to do 2 ingredients because it's an essence and
For the journeyman.
yeah.
Okay.
I
So.
think.
Said-
I don't really know.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We're both kind of finding out.
Yeah.
I think cooking is a good first, or just a good like way to do it until we better figure it out.
Maybe we
Just
can do the
keeping it to cooking.
novice. Cause
I could.
essence required for every magical meal. Is the fact that it decides how powerful the meal's effects will be as a crafting. As with crafting, essence dictates the rarity of the magical meal from uncommon to legendary. Rarities on magical meals described in the edible components section. So I think I was gonna do the novice one, but I still need an essence.
Let's require essence.
I don't know what. I haven't found out what essence is. I keep finding edible components, but there's
It's
no
up in
like essence there.
recipes. We'll say for now, yeah, you can find an essence. I'll figure out how much to charge you real quick, and then you guys can just, and then you can find a ingredient. And I'll just do the same.
I mean, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are you looking for a
5,
specific edible component?
No. Although I guess, where's my recipes? It has to be something I can make. I don't see recipes. So, eye of fat of flesh of blood of bone. I don't think it matters.
Well, it's whatever effect you want. So figure out what effect you want and what edible component that would be, and then I'll let you know
We'll do this the
what
easy way.
what the cost is and what you want to do.
I don't care. We're gonna do this the easy way. 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna get a bone.
Bone. Okay. Works.
I'm more chancing at this point.
That's cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 bone options. And we're gonna get a 12, which is a monstrosity bone.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
let me know how much for a monstrosity bone, please.
So you can find bones for a total of enough to feed everyone. Let's say 3 gold for bones, and then essence.
And say silver for steak for some meat because it's gonna be a bone broth.
Okay.
Cool. Has like flavor. I mean, it's not gonna add to the recipe, but
Right.
just like have a little more substance. It's just, hey, here's bone broth. Have fun.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you can find that for 2 gold. So we'll say 5 gold to find the ingredients you need after like 20 minutes of looking.
Thank you kindly.
After that, what would you guys like to do? You guys have about 30 minutes to catch up with the conversation that happens between Rickard and Valen.
How long does that shopping take?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
You have 30 minutes until Valen contacts
30
Rickard.
freaking minutes. Let's see. I have 200 gold. Yeah, Leonidas is gonna see if he can pick up some basic items.
Okay.
Nothing magical.
Okay.
A couple healing potions. I'd say maybe 2. How much gold is
healing
that?
potion's magical, so it would be magic. That's not a basic item, just saying.
Is it technically magical?
Technically.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
You're right.
You just want regular healing potions?
Yeah, potion of healing.
Alright.
2 of them.
Oh, I haven't opened one in so long.
Oops. Delete. How much gold would that be, fine sir?
That's alright. Oh, oops, I forgot to. Okay. We'll say that is 50 gold.
Okay. Oh, we got a lot of tabs now open. Yeah, I mean, not much else really. I don't know that I could think of that we're gonna do until we I mean, other than our first thought is to start heading towards where Veilcore will lead us to the druid.
Do you guys still want to go to the bathhouse first?
Oh, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, let's head that way.
Okay.
Totally forgot about that.
So you guys would be in the bathhouse when Valen contacts Rickard, and I will let you guys know when that happens.
Okay.
Nice.
Is Rickard stripping down?
You guys get to a Veilcore kind of shows you guys towards the gloaming. Where is my actual maps at? There we go. So you guys leave Stormhearth and go down this road into the gloaming quarter, and Veilcore kind of leads you guys to one of these buildings.
Okay.
This is a bathhouse that I frequent, called the Obsidian Vale. I know the employees here well enough that just let me do the talking, and I can get us just to a nice, quiet bath.
What makes it so popular for you? Surely there's other options around here, but what takes your fancy?
There are other options here. I suppose it's comfort of what I know. It's just what I'm used to doing.
Give it
I'm
try
not
another
opposed to
one?
any other bathhouses. If you'd like to try another one, we certainly
Oh
could
no,
find
I'm
one.
simply asking you. I'm just curious, you know. I've never been here before. Clearly, I am not from here.
Well, I have tried other ones. Like I said, this one's just what I'm used to.
That's probably where he gets all of his ideas for that smut in the book.
I don't have smut in this book.
Listen, Rickard, you never know. This could be a spot where it is actually quite quiet, and he likes to write her on in his book. Maybe this is where the good stuff comes out. You know what I mean?
And he'll shoulder bump Rickard.
This is just
or elbow.
This is just where I relax, I assure you.
He'll tap, or he'll slap Veilcore on the back.
No worries, Veilcore. Just a little bit of fun, all right? Gotta lighten the mood every now and then.
It's hard to tell with the helmets what your faces are conveying.
No bother. You'll know when I'm upset.
And then he'll just stare at him.
All right. Well, I'll trust that. So you guys walk in through the doors, just basic wooden doors, and when you open the doors, it's a stairway down under the ground. You guys can switch back into the outside. The small house, as you open the doors, like I said, stairway down underground, about just like a typical level underground. It's not too deep. And when you get to the base of the stairs on the bottom, you guys will see a one dwarf here at the second set of doors that are at the base of the stairs. Ah, Horner, good to see you. Just looking to clean up today, and brought some friends as well. All right, well, I trust you, so I'll trust them. 2 gold apiece.
You're gonna just look around? Or who's paying?
Well, you also wanted to come here, Rickard. You can pay for yourself.
Have you lost your money already?
No. I wanted everyone to come and bring in cash with me.
Well, I have no way to contact the other group. So, here we are.
Oh, well, looks like we're tits up, boys.
It is what it is.
Be nice and pull 2 gold.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you. And the big one.
Huh?
2 gold for entry, sir.
Well, I guess. Here you are.
Thank you.
I guess.
And the other one with the helmet, the red eyes.
Yeah, see, he has the money. Rickard?
Galbos, are you deaf? I don't have the money.
Galbos isn't even here.
He's right there.
That's not Galbos.
Who's Galbos?
He's a friend of ours. I guess you have the same appearance, but you're not Galbos. Rickard, this isn't Galbos.
It must just be hard to see under that helmet.
That's a possibility.
Well, I need 2 gold or you're not coming in. I'm not going to stand here all day waiting for it.
You just shrug. I told you I don't have any.
Oh my.
Then you'll be outside.
At the lane boy.
Leonidas will
The
pull
other-
out 2 more gold.
Here you are. Just excuse my friend.
He, as you give him the 2 gold, he kind of pulls your hand down a little to like get closer to your face. So you got something going on in the head.
He'll lean in even further.
I'm not quite sure yet, but things are leaning in that direction.
As you were. And he opens the doors behind him. Well, Velcor, you know where you'd like to go, whether it's the Ember Pool, the Spring Waters, or the Mirror. Yes, thank you very much, Harner. Well, follow me, gentlemen.
As he walked past, Rickard would just be like, you know, brother, I don't understand why we're paying Galbos to enter into his own shop, but I guess it's whatever. Patronage and all that fun stuff.
Rickard, you ought to let me take a look at that helmet. I could probably help you out. It seems your vision isn't quite working properly.
Don't touch the helmet.
Wait, what'd you say?
Don't touch the helmet.
Yeah, he'll put his
His hand on top of his head.
Come
Yeah,
now.
he's gonna punch you again.
Whoa! Okay.
Roll an attack roll.
Nat 20.
Nat! All right, how much does that do with your unarmed strike? How much does that do with your unarmed strike?
It's 2d8. Yeah, it's only 8 bludgeoning damage. As you reach and tap onto his helmet, he just like instantly swings on you. Brother, I warned you before. Do not touch the helmet.
With the nat 20, Rickard, you can roll on the wild magic table.
Okay, oh boy. Well, I might blow us up. Let's see. Rickard swings on him again.
What'd you get?
I get an extra action.
Oh my gosh. Wait, which one is that?
I got a 55.
Oh, 55, okay.
It's just take an extra action.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually,
roll.
no, I won't swing on it again. But I will cast hold person on him.
Sorry, you said how much damage?
8 bludgeoning.
I'm about to spike this dude in the ground.
Okay. Leonidas, make a wisdom save after you get punched in the helmet.
A 6.
Yeah, you're.
After you get punched in the helmet, as you're like reeling back, you just like freeze in place as you are being controlled by hold person.
Rickard's gonna walk right up to you. Brother, there are some things you must understand. First off, don't touch the helmet. It hasn't come off since you graced me with it. It's been like... He's gonna pull up his fingers and start counting on them. It's been like 20-something. Secondly, if you are say who you are, somehow you're Leonidas, and I will trust that you are, I guess, even though you look different. That means 4 times you have disgraced her name as well. That means you have 4 times you have not only taken it off to change your armor, but you have also taken it off twice in front of me. Now, as her head disciple, I don't wish to dole out punishment, and he'll get super close to you. But in her name, I will have to. Now please, let us go about our ways, and let us keep preaching her name and doing her will. And he will end the cast.
Okay.
Damocles, anything?
What do you want me to do?
Okay. Leonidas
I'll
will
be
restrain.
laughing.
Leonidas
I'm
will
laughing my ass off.
restrain Rickard to the ground again.
All right, make a athletics check, and Rickard, you can make an athletics or an acrobatics check to oppose.
13.
13.
All right, another one. Each of you another one.
Check or just a d20?
Just let's do a d20.
Nice. I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos on this one. It's
you
it's at a d20 roll.
Okay. All right.
13. Or actually no.
What?
5 and
no.
11.
Oh, it's
What?
11. It's 11. It added it.
You both got
Yeah,
11.
yeah.
Roll another d20.
What the fuck?
You both got 11.
I'm not gonna click it off Tides of Chaos.
13?
Off 3.
All right. After a little bit of scuffling, how are you restraining Leonidas? Or how are you restraining Rickard?
Yeah, he's gonna grab him, put both his arms on his back, and then slam him to the ground.
Okay.
And then push, like force him down into the ground.
Rickard, take 1 bludgeoning damage as you're pinned to the ground.
That is it, Rickard. I have had enough of these shenanigans. If you are not willing to work together, then you must be restrained.
Whoever said we weren't working together? You're the one that's kind of being an asshole.
Rickard, you just punched me in the head, and that really hurt.
And you also threatened someone's family.
Coming from you, I would not expect that. Caught me off guard a little.
Oh, did I hurt your feelings, brother? Well, I am sorry about that. I didn't mean to. Listen,
Well-
I have warned you multiple times. Do not touch the helmet. It is our visage of her. You should know these things.
And you do not see me divine smiting you, yet I get burning hands twice in a row.
I told you. I cannot control myself sometimes. I am sorry these things happened.
Well, if you cannot control yourself, then I will control you, and you will be under my grasp for the time being.
I don't know about that. You know, and he's gonna try to like wiggle a little bit. And kind of like move his helmet so one of the eyes is looking at you. You remind me of some people that used to do this sort of shit to me before. And Leonidas, if you aren't my brother, then you might just be my enemy.
I wish to work together, Rickard, but under these circumstances, you're making it very difficult to do that.
I think the other person that's making it difficult is the one that's holding someone to the ground right now.
I'm not the one casting spells on the people I just met 2 minutes ago.
We met like a week ago.
A few days have gone by.
Yes, exactly.
But as it stands, I will not let go of you.
Don't continue holding him.
All right, I'll come
I would like a thorough apology before we continue. Then maybe I can trust you.
Harnor, you guys hear a door open behind you as you kind of get pinned to the ground, and after you guys have this little conversation, you'll hear slow footsteps up to you, and you'll feel and hear like a tink 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 on your armor, Leonidas, on your your helmet, just like a light, just like tapping. There is we've got some rules around here, and violence is pretty frowned upon. Do you two need to be escorted out?
My apologies, sir. I didn't mean to disrupt the environment here. I don't suppose
People
you have a
come
bit
here
of
to
rope on
relax
you.
and to clean off. They don't.
That is understandable. If you have some rope, I will simply tie this man up and we shall be on our way. Keep it
Velcor,
cool.
who'd you bring into my bloody baths? Well, Well, Horner, I must be honest with you. This is not the first time they've done this, but this is the most involved. Leonidas, do you truly wish to keep Rickard restrained?
Until he can control himself, he must be restrained. We cannot allow this man to walk around all willy-nilly and casting things left and right.
Veilcor will lower himself and kind of take a knee so he's a little closer to both of your faces. And what is your... What's the end here, Leonidas? You restrain him, and what is controlling himself to you?
Well, he needs to think long and hard about what he's done. He is disrupting the order here, and I cannot allow that.
Listen, if
One second he hold persons me, and the next he casts fireball. I'm not sure. Innocent lives will be at stake.
Rickard, are you entirely unable to control your magic? Would you ever cast a spell to harm innocents? Please be honest with me. Rickard?
Rickard's just gonna kind of hold his face down. Define innocence. Is it your version of innocence or the one that's holding me innocent? Or is it her version of innocence? Thoughts, comments, concerns?
All right. Harnor, may we, is there anyone in the Whispering Waters right now? No, I don't believe so. May have to check with, Uzalith, though. Well, if you could just go there and, check, maybe we, lock that up and just keep that to ourselves until these two can talk it out.
Like I said, simply give me something to tie his arms up and we'll be okay.
Harnor kind of gives it a moment. I'll be right back. He kind of walks off. After about a minute, he comes back. No one's in the Whispering Waters. It's all yours. We'll keep it closed off until you come back. Harnor, you are too kind to me. Thank you, friend. Anytime. Just keep your business. Well, Leonidas, let's stand up and let's go to one of the private pools here. We can talk this out.
Have you not retrieved anything for me to tie his hands up?
We'll have what we need.
I am a grown man,
Very well.
possibly the oldest person here. If I'm not allowed to walk on myself, I will burn this place to the ground.
He'll pick him up and just keep holding his hands behind his back while it escorts him to the room.
Don't worry, Rickard. You'll get
I
your
would
chance.
rip your face off right now. You're just gonna hear chomping.
You need to calm yourself, sir. Mr.
You need to
Rickard,
let
this is
go.
no...
Rickard, let's just walk to the bath. I will make sure he lets you go, and we'll just make sure you're both seated on opposite sides, so he can't restrain you, and so you don't need restrained.
Leonidas will take 5 gold out of his pocket and give it to Harner.
Again, my apologies for this outburst, but I couldn't allow us to go any further.
Just nickering in the corner.
Just keep it out of the hallways. He walks back to the front door. All right, come. Let us go. Rickard, I assure you will be let go of as soon as we get in the room. I'm kind of looking at you, Leonidas.
Is just Rickard writhing right now? Like he can't sit still?
Yes.
Okay. When we get to the room, then he'll just kind of hold him to one side of the room while he's still squirming around, and then just let go, and then walk to the opposite side.
Finally, you uncouth beast!
No responses. Leonidas just sits down.
All right, Leonidas. Let's do this here. All right.
Is there a pool in here?
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys are.
Rickard just put me in lap, flashing around.
You guys are in this pool.
Nice.
And so you
we
guys
got a
are
map
at the
change?
door. Yeah. So you guys are at the door right now, and
shit, there we go.
Velcor says, "All right, Leonidas, strip however you'd like, and just take a seat over there. Rickard, you do the same over here."
How deep is this thing?
It gets deeper close to the center of the pool. The outside has it's lined with like a bench, so you can sit down and,
Yeah, kinda
and
keep
be
your feet
fine. You could stand up even in the center of the pool and not be like submerged, but it does get there's a grade to it.
Rickard's gonna see the pool after getting let go and just like half tear off his clothes and trip and fall in.
Okay.
Are you all right, Rickard?
I'll go wade in myself.
Okay. Velcor is
Just
going
go
to
relaxing.
get undressed, and he's also going to sit down kind of over here.
Yeah, Leonidas will take his armor off as he sees him fall into the water. And ask that question to him.
Yeah, he's just ignoring you.
Very well.
You guys make a perception check.
Seven. Or no, actually, shit. I'm retarded. I actually used the fucking whatchamahooket.
Oh,
just
custom
bump
roll.
Yeah, it's not better. It's 12. Lol. I used an actual d20.
Nice.
All three of us?
Yeah, too.
Well.
Oh my gosh, what the heck?
Okay.
You guys go to the lottery. You guys, when you first get into the room, you just notice a eerie, like, silence. Like, everything in the room, while it should be, like, you're in a stone, like, room here that's completely closed off. The door is stone as well. When it closes, it's just kind of like you're in a stone
We're
cave
isolated?
here. Yes.
Hmm.
When the door closes, it just like you hear no ambient noise. You hear no chatter from the pool that you guys walked past to get here. It's just complete, like, weird silence in this room. So Velcor will, like I said, get undressed, and he will take a seat close to the door.
As Rickard's like splashing around, Jade, check your DMs because I'll need to know the answer.
Okay.
How long do you think that would take for all the grime and shit to get off his body?
Oh god.
Like he's been in there for like what, like maybe like
Yeah, right. If you're scrubbing, you'll probably
No, he's playing. He's not he's not washing. He's playing.
I don't think it'll come off without scrubbing.
Okay. All right.
Leonidas. Can he do a varied perception? Can I do an Arcana check? See if anything's like. Is there like a well, I don't know. Leonidas might know this from talking to Emma, but any kind of like silence going on here?
You have experienced the silence spell before.
Okay.
And this is not quite it. You hear everybody that's talking in this room. You just don't hear anything outside.
Huh. Okay.
And you don't hear any, like, as Rickard is kind of thrashing around the pool, you notice that you don't hear any of, like, the water falling back onto the water. You hear his, like, impact on the water, but you don't hear, like, the sound of, like, the water raining back down on itself.
Okay.
Veilcore is just kind of watching, waiting for you guys to talk.
Excuse me a moment. Leonidas will walk back toward the door. Can he open it, or is it, like, closed? Is it locked from the outside?
You can open it.
Oh, okay. He'll open it and pick up his longsword and bring it into the bath with him.
Okay.
Just a precautionary measure. You can never be too sure around here, and as you know, I'm in uncharted territory for myself.
If you spill blood in this pool, I will not only leave, I will not work with you.
Fear not, Velcor. The only blood I'll be spilling is that of my enemies, and there are no enemies here that I can see.
If you say so.
Anyways.
Will like peep his red eyes over like the water and kind of like shark up to Valcor. Oh, what's the matter, Valcor? Rough day, brother.
An interesting one. I don't know if I'd say rough.
Yeah, same here. And he'll kind of like stretch out and put his arms up on the side.
To be fair, I am beginning to lose my patience with that one, as he points at Rickard.
Rickard, you notice, well, actually both of you would notice that even though you guys are on opposite sides of the pool, you hear each other's voices like perfectly.
Nice.
Like at talking volume.
Oh. Oh, we straight up notice that?
You would definitely notice it.
Okay. How far is it from one side to the other? Should I use
30,
the
40
ruler
feet.
or 40 feet? Okay.
Yeah, ruler's out here about 30, 40 feet.
Leonidas is gonna. Is Valcor sitting next to Leonidas?
He is sitting on this side over here.
Oh.
You're over here,
Okay.
as he directed, and Rickard is in this area.
In order to test something, Leonidas will say under his breath, and Damocles, he just stands there and does nothing. Like,
Damocles,
really
you hear
quiet
that
to himself.
perfectly. Damocles, you hear that perfectly.
Why should I step in? You started it yourself.
Hold on now.
Someone admits it. I was right.
Bit of an odd thing happening here.
Plunges back in the water.
Interesting. Damocles, you realize I did just say that to myself in a whisper, no?
Yeah, well, I unfortunately heard it, so you weren't being too quiet.
Oh, don't take it so seriously. It was simply a test. What's going on here, Valcor?
Okay.
Some sort of magic?
Yes, this pool is made for clandestine talks and deals.
So no secrets
here.
are to be held, huh? At least vocally.
None.
Very interesting.
So, Rickard, Leonidas, what are we going to do?
Well, from where I am from, when we work in teams, we do not work against each other. We help each other.
That makes sense.
To be fair, Rickard has been doing a lot of not helping. At least from my perspective. Not sure if the others could say the same.
Rickard, what do you say?
Rickard will float up to like the top of like right here in the middle.
Okay.
And he'll look straight at Leonidas, but he'll grab his helmet and point it at Valcor. He'll turn it like 90 degrees. To be honest, I totally wasn't listening. Repeat that one more time.
As expected. Listen, Rickard, we're just trying to work together here, alright?
Yes, we have been.
I
We're fine.
understand that from your perspective, but from mine, you've done more harm than good. At least to
Debatable.
me personally.
Brother, I mean, these things happen. In times of battle, the great ones are called. She calls us. And if we must fall in her favor, well, so be it.
It'll just kind of shrug.
Listen, Rickard, the Queen of Regalia would never allow this. You'd be tested at her throne for such actions.
I don't know about that. I'm quite favored. She gave me the helmet, along with a Montor. It was quite the experience.
Leonidas will kind of roll his eyes.
As he starts actually scrubbing himself now. But
Yes.
like ruggedly.
Yes, Rickard, tell me again who she is.
What do you see? Once upon a time,
And as he's like scrubbing himself and things kind of like start really clearing, you notice that he's got like super nice skin. But
What color is his skin?
it's like pale white.
Pale white, okay.
Well, when it's clean, it's pale white.
Yeah.
He is when he takes his clothes off and like if he's like standing up talking to you now that he's like scrubbing himself and not like
Yeah.
splashing around, you notice that he is covered in dirt and grime. Like this may be one of the nastiest.
First times he's ever like showered or
This may be one of the nastiest like people you've ever seen, especially being from Regalia. You don't see people like this. This guy's disgusting.
Right, Rickard. Tell me again who she is.
he's the one that gave me the helmet. Once upon a time, there was this little, pitiful child. He went on a great journey. And upon that journey, he landed in like some country in the middle of nowhere. Kind of like a bit of a backwater shithole, if I would say so myself. Some things happened, and then one day, in a pool similar to this, actually.
And as he's like scrubbing himself, he'll like start like working at his chest, and you still see like the super nice fine skin. But from like his shoulders, it like turns into like a rotten black from like his shoulders up, and like up into his traps, and then it goes away. It goes away under the helmet.
In this shitwater hole of a country, in a pool much like this, and I don't know, it's kind of a little bit smaller. She was there, with a Montor. He was a bit of a brute, but they graced me. I mean, the child. They graced the child, not me. I wouldn't let this happen. And they picked me up. I mean, they picked the child up. And the helmet was given to the child. Similar to the one that I wear. But it wasn't me.
Rickard, tell me, how long ago has it been since you've taken the helmet off?
Never. It never leaves me.
Have you ever looked at yourself? Looked down? Or even in a mirror?
He'll look down, and he'll just see that he's like a little dirty and stuff.
Yes, I'm a little dirty here and there. But, I stay away from mirrors. Not a fan.
Leonidas will stand up, walk toward Rickard.
He'll just look at you.
Just within arm's distance. And then he'll kneel down to get, more toward his level. You've never seen this right here. And then he'll point right at his chest. Does Rickard look down?
Yeah.
He'll do the whoop right to his head. Like you point at someone and you just go whoop, like the major look.
Oh shit, you got me. Damn. I fell for the oldest trick in the book.
Yes, but, well, thank you. Comedy is not my forte, but sometimes I pull it out of my socks, you know what I mean? Anyway,
Yes.
regardless, you do have a sort of affliction here, as he points again, right around your shoulders and leading into your helmet.
Oh, yes.
Do you not know of this?
A little bit.
Rickard, your skin is... It's not the same here.
And now that you're actually super up close to him, you'll notice that, especially on his his pale, nice white skin, he's got a lot of cuts, a lot of bruises. A lot of shit that has healed.
Ah, yes. When you've lived a long life, much as I have, things happen.
Rickard,
What?
how old are you?
Oh, good lord. Hold on, let me see.
He'll try like floating and bring up his toes, and he'll count on his fingers.
3 digits.
You're at least 100 years old, Rickard.
Yeah, something like that. You lose track of time after a little bit.
Not the human like myself. I am 25 and can't imagine being alive to see 100.
Actually, I'm still quite young. Believe it or not.
I'll believe it for now, until I see otherwise. I don't suppose you would like some help with that? The, tarred skin of such decay. I mean, are you alright? Does it feel any different?
The helmet protects me from my
Kind of like rubbing that area.
affliction. That is why I must wear it. That is why I must wear it always.
Really nice to take a
It would
mental
actually-
note. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It would actually be more worse for you all if I would ever take the helmet off. Do not remove the helmet. Even in my dying breaths, the helmet shall stay on. For then I wouldn't be able to join her in my end.
Gillianize, you hear that? Don't touch the helmet. He doesn't want you to touch the helmet.
Yeah, Damocles, thank you.
How many
Appreciate the help
times
now,
do you
buddy.
have to
No
try
worries.
and do
No
it?
worries or anything, right? Yes.
Yeah, no worries.
Clean off your loincloth or something. I don't know what you got going on over there.
I'm just soaking, enjoying my time in the hot spring.
Lee and I just take a mental note of how far this blackened skin has reached.
It's yeah, okay.
For later purposes.
Yeah.
And then he'll stand back up and then go walk back. He'll sit next to Valcor this time. Well, no secrets here, Valcor. Tell me, you still feeling like a doppelganger? As he looks at him, up and down.
I assure you, I am not a doppelganger. So no, I'm not feeling.
He'll
like
grab
a
him by the arm and
doppelganger.
kind of like give him a wiggle. This is the real Valcor, right?
This is the real Valcor.
All right. I'll start clapping. Not to worry then. I don't suppose the others are waiting for us or willing to meet us here. Do they even know we're here at the moment? As
They
he looks around the room.
I don't know. Well, we did tell them that we were going to the bathhouse, but not sure what they're doing. Are you two? Is this settled? Leonidas is Rickard going to be restrained again?
Let's just say if he throws another burning hands my way, there might be some issues, but for now, not to worry.
Rickard, is this acceptable?
I've never had a problem to begin with, brother.
Can you try not to inflict your friends with, well, painful things?
His whole body will physically twitch at the like.
Oh, that's one looked like it
I will-
hurt.
I will do what I can.
Listen, the quicker I find my mithril and get my armor back in line, the quicker I can get back to Azuma. Out of your hairs.
I mean, why care about Azuma? It's a bit of a dump.
Rickard, you haven't been there.
To Azuma? Yes, I have.
You haven't been to Regalia, though.
I don't think so. Maybe. Could have been. Listen, I've been longer and lived longer.
The kingdom of Regalia, the city of the sun. A Montor's will blesses it daily. Never a cloud in the sky. Feel the warmth on your skin every morning when you leave your home. Beautiful place, really. Oh, I can't wait to get back there.
Rickard, it is at this time that you hear Valen.
Nice.
Hey, Rickard, can you cast True Seeing or Detect Thoughts?
Yes.
You guys just hear you after he says,
What?
"You never leave your house with an affliction." You just hear, "Yes."
Yes, Rickard. It feels good to leave your home into the warmth of Regalia and the sun.
All right, Rickard. So we're we're gonna be where are we going, Galbos? The guardhouse. The guardhouse, and yeah. Well,
Hey, let's go talk to God and
tell-
see if he'll spring for a couple of scrolls for us.
All right, we're headed to the guardhouse to go speak with Gladden. If you guys, telepathy will run out soon, but you guys can meet us there, or we'll reach up later.
Don't worry. He'll just sit back into his head.
Don't worry. If it runs out, I'll just shout louder.
Did you say it out loud or in your head?
Oh my!
Yeah, do we hear that?
That part he says out loud.
Okay.
I'll be quite puzzled by what's going on.
Rickard, you're starting to worry me again. What was that?
This dude's been talking to me for a little bit.
Dude?
Yeah.
What dude? Oh no.
And Valen was there.
Is the cemetery getting back to you?
No.
Rickard, don't let the demons in.
Valen, who did you also give to Veilcore?
Yeah.
I did, yes.
Okay. He will kind of smile as he's watching like Rickard and Leonidas have this like talk, and then
Rickard, don't let the demons in.
He'll interrupt. Sir Valen has been communicating. Well, this is really the first time he communicated with us. Just let us know that he was going back to the guardhouse with Galbos.
Ah, more magic. I see. Good to know this area doesn't block it out.
That is interesting, isn't it? As he kind of looks around. Well, anyways, Rickard, are you suitably cleaned enough?
He'll look down, and he's probably got like most of his upper body, maybe down to like the groin area. Legs are kind of okay.
Yeah, I'll be alright. They didn't touch my clothes, did they?
They did not touch your clothes.
Hell yeah.
Leonidas will dip his head under, wash out his hair real quick, and then stand up and proceed to the door. Well, I believe we're all quite clean now. Let us finish our day. I'll be right back.
As Rickard gets out, he looks back to see how nasty the pool is.
The pool actually looks pretty nice.
Really? Dang.
Well, you didn't clean yourself, so
Yeah, not well enough.
All right, you guys all meet up back at the guardhouse then.
Yippee!
Valen and Galbos, you guys notice that while his clothes look the exact same, maybe a little bit worse, you notice that there's not as much of a stench coming off of Rickard.
Oh. Valen will look at Galbos. Mr. Rickard, were you with the others the entire time?
Yes, I was. Why?
You seem a little different. A little less of a stench and, well, not to alarm you, but we have been investigating doppelgangers after all.
Oh. It can't be.
He'll like walk up to you and like grasp onto your chest and kind of fall down a little bit.
Are you suggesting?
You hear him like sobbing in his helmet.
All right, that's record enough. You're
Well,
fine.
not to worry, but we are all very clean now, actually. Including Rickard. We did take a visit to the
Great to hear
bathhouse.
you guys take care of yourself.
A shame.
You know, I think if a doppelganger were to try and impersonate somebody, it wouldn't be a record.
That's
You're
sort of
right.
what I'm realizing. It might be difficult.
They're too stupid. They don't have her blessing either.
Right. What did you two find out while you were gone?
We know quite a bit about the doppelgangers.
My immersion!
Repeat that. I couldn't quite hear you. There was something in my ear.
I said we found out quite a bit about the doppelgangers.
Well, hit me with the
Great.
important stuff before we head under. We are actually
Yes.
going to go underneath the city.
A
Most
doppelganger
important thing-
does not kill with blade nor spell. But
What
with
does it do?
suggestion and silence.
Oh, speaking. It kills with words.
Yep.
Yes, we plan on going underneath the city. Going to meet up with
A
an
druid.
old druid that lives in the area. And apparently he knows we're finding some mithril, and we need mithril to fix Leonidas here's armor.
Correct. I require mithril and steel. It's a very long forging
Steady,
process
huh?
to create
while,
solarite, but I need the mithril.
Exactly. And I can connect you to the druid, but as I've said before, I'm not exactly much of a fighter, so I won't be going with you, but let me know whenever you're finished with the task, and
You're
we can
saying
talk
the
about what's
druid's
next
going to
about this
fight us?
doppelganger. No, I hope the druid doesn't fight you.
I also
Um,
hope not.
He's a bit more predictable than Rickard, but
That's not saying
he
much.
yeah, yeah, Damocles, exactly. But he'll at least lead you to where you need to go if
Correct. I am
you
going
treat
to be
everything
needing
right.
that.
What was that?
Correct. I am going to be needing that. The mithril, that is.
Yes.
All right, well, we stopped here to see if we can get some of these spell scrolls to help identify these doppelgangers.
Spell scrolls. How
You
will
can
that
go
would
to
help
guardhouse
us?
for spell scrolls.
I know
Idiots.
what you mean.
What was that, Rickard?
They're stupid. Why would they come to a guardhouse for spell scrolls?
I
We
agree.
didn't come to the guardhouse for spell scrolls. We came to see if the guards would foot the bill for us to buy some.
I take back my last statement. You are quite smart.
Aye.
Oh, I see the mentality here. Very well. Gladden, have you the coin for some spell scrolls for us?
We're not in the guardhouse yet, Leonidas. We're at the door here.
Leonidas walks
know
up to
why
the
you
door,
think-
opens it up.
Gladden! Good to meet you again, sir.
Wait, so who was talking about the druid?
Valcor was.
That would be me and Valcor.
Damocles, he's right here.
He's right
How are you
here,
not following that
Damocles.
I
conversation?
thought it
Points
was
at
Gladwin
Valcor.
that was talking about it. I was so confused.
You responded to me, Damocles. What do you mean?
Leonidas proceeds to the door, opens it up.
Gladden!
These people can't keep track of conversations.
Gladden, long time no see.
Ah!
This guy said Gladden at the door 12 times.
I've opened
What
the
is
door!
Leonidas doing?
Valen, can you
Leonidas.
see that the door is open?
He might be a
Leonidas.
doppelganger.
What brings you here again?
Yes, we are here on business purposes this time.
Okay. What is it? What is it today?
He walks into the room. He points back at Galbos.
Galbos has a request.
Well, thanks for announcing me there. Could have done that myself. Can
Well,
I?
Galbo.
You know, when
No
I, when
worries,
I
I
ask
had to
about
open
the
door.
when I ask about the scrolls, can I insight check Gladden
What are you trying to insight check?
to see if he reacts in any way that maybe he's a doppelganger?
Oh my god, not again.
Oh,
I love this, dude. I love this.
Yeah, you're gonna make us freaking insight
was
check
actually-
every single person we talk to now.
I was gonna say if I could observe the town guard. I'm just looking. I know our note said physical form is nothing, but I'm looking for shifts in demeanor.
I love this. This is so fun.
What have you done to us?
Every NPC is evil.
Every NPC is fake until proven
The whole
otherwise.
city is doppelgangers.
Alright,
We
yeah.
are in a deep fake.
You can roll an insight, and since Valen is helping, you can do that with advantage.
I would like to also roll insight as he stands there observing the conversation, Leonidas.
I'll ask first before I roll the insight, and I'll say,
Oh, how many people are rolling insight?
I am.
What? Why?
What do you mean, why? Leonidas introduced him, he's observing the conversation, standing in the room.
Why would you? Okay.
What's happening?
I mean, Leonidas said that he'd roll insight first. I was just curious how many, because Galbos also said something. How many people are actually looking to roll
I don't
insight?
have to, but I figured I would.
I'm giving Galbos advantage. I'm not rolling.
Well,
Roll the
Galbos,
for funsies.
are you insight checking Galbos?
yes.
Okay. Galbos,
Okay.
roll insight with advantage. Leonidas, roll insight flat.
Yep, and I'm almost gonna cast guidance on myself. Smile.
Okay.
Come on.
Good thing I had advantage.
Ooh, 13.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, it
Galbos turn,
doesn't
baby.
fucking matter. This guy got a fucking 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
Nice, Galbos.
Okay. So you guys. So go ahead with your question there, Galbos.
Hey, Gordon, it's about the doppelgangers again.
Yes.
We found out that the only real way of it won't even work every time, but a spell of true seeing or detect thoughts can see him. But we're not spellcasters. Do you think that the guards could spring for a bit of money for us to buy some scrolls?
I will help you with money for the scrolls, but I would like to just say this before things get more involved. That while I would like to see this city cleaned up of whatever is happening, we can't be footing all of your bills. I will help with the spell scroll fund here for these spells. How many are you? How much gold do you need?
Give us
Right, I know.
100,000.
I know what a spell scroll costs. I've never bought one.
Well, I'm
I
not
was
too
kind of
sure
hoping you would.
that he even has the budget for 100,000 gold.
Well, I am not one of a spellcaster myself, so I don't know how much spell scrolls typically go for. I don't use them. Look, I
Rickard.
can.
Yes.
Oh no.
How much do spell scrolls typically cost?
What are we trying to learn about it real quick? I'm sorry. I stepped away for a second.
We're trying to buy some spell scrolls. I'm not much of an arcane user. How
Ask
much do those
Valen.
things sell for?
It depends.
This is
What are you
I
trying
read
to do?
about.
I'm trying to detect some thoughts and maybe see true, as they say.
See true. Trying to see true, bro.
If you're trying to do something with the mind, that one's going to be costly. The other one is your better bet. Like 50.
Seeing true, huh?
Check DMs, Mr. DM.
Yes.
Well then, Gabos, you heard record. 50,000 gold.
So you're
50
asking
platinum.
Valen.
you're asking Gladden for 50 gold.
I could roll persuasion on that,
Hey,
Valen.
we're going to need more than one scroll. Would 200 gold be too much?
Would 200 gold be too much?
You with his dick, that's just what I said.
Yes, but we're here to investigate this evil. We're not doing this out of pocket.
Yeah, well, you went to go take a bath.
Can I
Galbos and
roll
I were
persuasion
investigating
on that?
evil.
Roll persuasion on what?
For 200 gold? Or is he not willing to do it?
He hasn't answered yet.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Just a second. I need to.
I'm just trying to figure out because I need to know when I can actually. We've never rolled for persuasion in any of our campaigns, so I'm trying to figure out like when I can use that.
What do you mean?
Have we?
Yeah. When we
What?
tried to
Yeah.
barter with shit. Yes.
What?
Whenever you try and like haggle someone, you try to do it.
Okay, that's the only thing we can use persuasion on is haggling.
That's the only thing we've used it for.
Okay.
That's what we're using it on right now. Haggling
All
the
right,
man to
I'm
give us
just-
200 gold.
Listen, hey, don't attack me, okay? I'm here for a good time, all right?
You asked about it.
All right, I'm asking a question. Why we gotta get freaking? I'm a little drunk right now, right?
Yeah, me too.
I need to know. Man.
Yes, we.
It's fine.
Sure, 200 gold, but
Each.
as no. He points at you, Rickard. No.
Mr. Rickard, you're pushing your luck with that one.
I will supply you or group with 200 gold for whatever these spell scrolls are that you need to help with the cost. But this is, again, we're not a bank, and we can't just, we don't get paid to just pay others. So just wanted to put that out there. I'll help you with this. I don't know if I can help you with much else. We can't just hand out gold.
We understand that.
Hey, I
Gladden.
understand you. It's just that we don't get paid at all, so we're
And-
kind of.
I thought you.
No offense to you, but we're doing the guy's job a bit. Oh yeah, we did get paid, didn't we?
Well, I guess that's the other thing
And,
is there's something we can scratch your back on
Listen,
that
Gladden,
maybe
if,
would earn us some more money?
listen, Gladden, if you'd like, I could make a donation. I know I am using your armor of your guard here.
We'll take the 200 gold for the spell scrolls, and
What
we'll
are
be
you-
out your hair then.
You'll just hear
What-
Rickard in the back again. Each.
All right,
What,
okay.
what was that, Leonidas?
I said I could make a donation. I am, as you know, wearing your god's armor. I do
You can
appreciate
make a
that.
donation. How so? What's just giving me back the 200 gold, or what do you mean?
No, I have some gold here I could give you, if you'd like.
If you need gold, why are you giving me gold?
It's not much. It's 10 gold.
You can keep the 10 gold. Just make sure the chainmail gets back to me when you're done.
No worries. Understood. Amonto's blessings.
As he leans forward.
You as well. I'll go gather up 200 gold, and again, thank you for helping with this. It does mean a lot. I'll inform my superiors that I've got guys looking into what may be a
Oh boy, I
doppelganger
can't pronounce that
problem.
name. Cot W. Thanks for the YouTube sub.
Hey, keep your eye out for them. Watch
I
them.
will.
Make sure they're acting right.
I will do my best.
Thank you again, Glad. Your kindness is appreciated.
As is your work. As he gets up and goes over to another table and starts counting gold. Leonidas and Galbos, you guys didn't feel like you saw anything that was different than Glad when you had first met him and talked to him the previous couple days.
Can
Nice.
Rickard inspect the swords and stuff that are all on this wall?
Sure.
Can he look at which one seems the most expensive
Huh?
to him?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Nice. 11.
Okay, there's a very pretty sword that has the handle is kind of a rainbow painted pattern that reminds you a lot of a figure from your past.
Oh, he's just gonna
Oh.
grab it and start like swashbuckling with it, you know, like play sword fighting.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You know, I'm not bad with this thing.
Oh my god.
Rickard, please! We just talked about this.
Glad's gonna turn around after hearing you guys kind of freaking out. Rickard, where are you? Put that down.
Rickard, you do not go into people's establishments and just take weapons and...
I didn't take it. Did I leave the establishment with it?
You took it off the wall, did you not?
Oh, is it an heirloom? My bad, player.
It is not an heirloom. It's just what I was trying to tell you. You don't just walk into a blacksmith and just take armor off the wall, wear it, and dance around with it. Just what is this?
He might.
I mean, I took your poster and you didn't care.
Well, we have extras of the posters, and I figured you were looking for the person on it.
I am. Speaking of that poster,
As he just drops the sword and reaches under his calf and pulls out the paper.
where is he?
Rickard, if we knew where he was, he wouldn't be on a wanted poster.
Rickard, I believe that is the point of the poster, to look for this individual.
Correct, Leonidas.
What have
Damn,
I
good
gotten
point.
myself into?
He'll
very
pick the
clever.
sword back up.
Crazy bastard.
He'll just pick the sword back up and
Oh
just
my
kind of like
God.
hold it.
Hey, done counting that gold, Gladden? I don't know how much longer I could stand in this room.
Do you like that sword, Mr. Rickard?
I do. It is quite colorful. You have a good eye. Almost as good as my own.
Leonidas will lean into Gladden.
Please do not give him the sword. He's already
Well,
a
I
menace
can,
enough with his fists.
Well, if he's... Tell you what, Rickard, you can, that sword is fairly expensive from one of the, more reputable swordsmiths in town from the Ember Anvil. Give it to you for 50 gold.
Or how much?
50 gold.
Subtract that from the 200.
Huh.
Very
And
well.
we'll call it a deal.
He'll
Okay.
pump his
He-
fist.
He goes
Sword
back
wire,
around.
baby.
He goes back around to counting the money.
Leonidas will facepalm in his helmet.
And he gives you guys a small wooden clasped box with 150 gold in it. For
Don't worry, Gladden, it'll be all be worth it
whichever
in the
one
end.
person would like to add that to their inventory.
Rickard will
Leonidas will
reach
grab
his
it.
hand out for the money. Okay.
Leonidas, feeling like the
Rickard-
responsible adult here, will grab the money.
Rickard, you now have a masterwork longsword. You can add to your inventory. It's
What
just
the
a
fuck?
common sword.
Yeah.
Is it 150 gold? You said?
In the box,
150
yes.
gold.
Yes. Okay.
All right, gentlemen. I believe we've delayed long enough. We must head for the Undercity.
The Undercity, aren't we? Okay.
What's the matter,
The
Valen?
Undercity it is. Nothing at all.
Please, if you have something, speak up. I do not wish to keep secrets around here.
Valen's walking out the door.
Another oddball. I yet to find out more about him yet. Thank you again, Gladden. Monto's blessings. We will see you soon.
I'm on towards blessings.
We'll dip out.
I'm on towards blessings.
And as he walks out,
Hey guys, check out my cool new sword.
Oh my god.
We totally got that for free.
Oh my god.
You mind if I see
Um,
that
Pretty
sword?
awesome sword there,
Rickard?
Rickard.
Thank you.
Rickard, let me get an eye on that.
Okay.
he'll hold up.
Exquisite indeed. Excellent longsword craftsmanship. If you ever need
Thank
a little bit of a lesson, I could help you out with that.
Wait a second. Weren't you using a halberd before?
That is correct. But here,
And he taps his the side of his hilt with the sheath.
I do carry a longsword myself. I am very skilled in the longsword and halberd mechanics.
Damocles he's got a long sword too. I saw it in the first fight we had.
Yes, but that's between his legs and not on his hip.
And which is more impressive?
Leonidas ponders.
That is a fair point.
I don't know how to answer that question at the moment.
Velcor speaks up. All right, should we go meet the druid.
Yes.
Is there any other
Yes.
preparations that
I
need to be
agree.
made?
To the druid.
Very well.
God.
Look alive, Alan.
As he slaps Valen on the back, Leonidas.
Oh, yeah, okay. Never do that again.
Hey, you never know when another white is gonna come up and shoot some arrows at you, you know?
Yeah.
All right. You guys are led by Failcore from the guardhouse to the gloaming quarter, and in a small house on the corner of the road. This house does not look very well kept at all. In fact, it looks kind of run down.
Is there people walking by us?
Yeah.
Leonidas will stop the closest person to him.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Yes, hello, citizen. Are you from here?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. My name is Leonidas Gladwin. Pleasure to meet you. What is your name?
My name is Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald. A strong name, indeed. How long have you been here?
In the city, 20 years.
20 years. That's quite some time. It's about as old as I am. Ah.
He kind of is eyeing your guys' group. What's your business, Leonidas?
Oh, just an outsider visiting. I'm curious. What's your favorite spot in town? You have a favorite tavern to go to, or location?
I have a couple taverns that I don't
Prefer a bathhouse?
very much frequent them, but
Oh, all right.
I have some places that I do enjoy going to. What are
Right,
you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for a drink tonight, you know?
A drink.
Yes.
Well, the Golden Scale in the Radiant Terraces has a pretty good selection on drinks.
Golden scale, huh? Okay, all right. Is that it? You think I should just go there?
It's a popular one. Some tourists and adventurers like to stop there every now and then. It costs a little bit more coin, but
Yeah, a little bit
you
more
certainly
coin,
look
huh?
like a gentleman who can won't be bothered by that.
Well.
There's also
Disregard my armor, but yes, I could afford it.
there's also there are plenty in the residential district that probably find any just walking down the road, and well, I don't go to taverns often, but I can't say I hear of any that are particularly bad. So if you're looking to just adventure and find something, then I'm sure you wouldn't be able to miss much.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Fitzgerald. I appreciate the words and the knowledge of the town.
Yes,
Have a good
you're very
night.
welcome.
A Montrose blessings.
A Montour's
Wrong.
blessing.
What's wrong, Leonidas? Is Damocles water not good enough for you?
Is the guy still standing there?
No, he kind of he got out pretty quick.
Okay.
Galbos! I gotta say, I love Damocles water. It's excellent, really. But you never know. At this point, given the knowledge that we have, who can be a doppelganger? It could be any citizen walking around us right now. You don't know who's listening in on us.
Valen will do a perception check around, please, if I can.
Ooh.
Is anyone listening for us?
Ooh.
Is anyone listening?
Did you roll?
Rolling perception. 20. Dirty.
Huh?
You look around. You look around, and
I can't, dude.
you see some people looking at you guys like curiously, but you don't see anybody who's like eyeing you down. There's a lot of people walking around right now, and you guys' group kind of stands out.
Oh yeah, we stand out.
Surely my armor doesn't give it away, but
So where are we right now? We're near this house right over here.
my Regalia's
You
armor
are-
would give us
You're
away.
in this juncture right here.
Is there a way where we're supposed to go, or did Leonidas just stop some random guy on the street?
Well, I think
Leonidas
we're right in front
stopped
of the
some
building.
random guy on the street.
Yeah.
In front of the building. You guys are was
Yeah,
your
we're
supposed to
destination, but
go
you don't
here.
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't know that.
Yeah, you
We
didn't
don't-
really,
okay.
kind of just stopped a guy
Yep.
while you're walking.
Yep, a local citizen. You never know.
Okay, so that was useless.
Okay, you say that was useless,
Where are we
but
supposed to go?
you never know. Valcor.
Valcor will
Valid.
Valcor
Fuck your name
will
is.
kind of look around the group real quick. Is this going to be a common thing? Just interrogating every person we see, from Gladden to bystanders?
Don't look at me.
I saw you eyeing down Gladden.
I think it might be prudent just to keep our eyes open, especially with people we already know. I don't think we could do it with people we don't know because we don't know their mannerisms.
We don't know them.
Valcor, we didn't know you from a leaf to a log, and turns out you were a doppelganger. Just
Correct.
erring on the side of curiosity, to be fair.
Well, while I do respect that, it is nearly dusk, and well, we spent all day getting ready to go somewhere. And
What's the matter? You're getting
looking
tired of us
around-
already.
No, just looking around, and I don't see much has changed since we
Excellent.
first said we were going to get ready for things.
Take
and
lead,
I just want to
Valcor.
make sure that we keep the element of time on our side.
Velcro,
Do you
perhaps you
agree?
take the lead here, and if we feel like interrogating, we
Well, he
leave
did
some people
say
behind.
he did say he did not want to participate in any combat, but is this the place we must go?
Yes, the house on the corner right here that's a little more standing apart. The one that looks, you know which one right here. If you don't mind, well, I'll be frank. I don't like Hathrin.
Is that the
Catherine?
druid?
Hathrin, yes, that is the druid. I don't like him. He may hear me saying this right now, but he knows it, and I don't think he likes me either. So you don't have to mention me, but he does. He's a source of knowledge, but he's also quite an annoyance to me. I am going to stop by the Sleeping Giant for the next few mornings and just see if you guys, whenever you come back, I don't know if this is going to be an hour or a day or what it's going to be, but just I'll be there when you finish up. I don't wish to partake in any conversation involving that man.
Well, that's enough for me. All right.
Valen's
Yep.
walking
Very well.
right in.
Thank you, Valen. And
Yep.
Veilcore will also turn around and walk away.
And we'll follow right behind him.
Before we
Right behind Veilcore?
Oh, right behind Valen.
Okay.
Galbos, are you still next to? Are you still outside, Galbos?
Okay, well, they seem to have taken off already, but Galbos, take a good look around. Do you know where we are? So when we resurface, we know our way back to the Sleeping Giant.
Hey, we're in the Gloaming Quarter.
All right, I guess that works for me. Lead the way, and I'll follow up.
You said we're pretty much like in a hut, right?
It is a.
I'll bring it back.
Make an investigation check
Oh boy.
or a nature check, your choice.
5. Investigation.
All right. This looks like this is Rickard. This is a hut.
Nice. As Valid and Rickard enter in. Hey, Catherine, Valcor sent us here. We have questions for you.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god. Hello,
Who are you?
we're. Oh my god.
Why'd you barge into my home?
He told us to.
Who told you to?
Valcor. He said he didn't want to talk to you, Catherine.
Valcor. That name doesn't ring a bell, but I don't like it. And who's Catherine?
Maybe Valen rings a bell to you.
I certainly don't know Valen.
Oh my god.
Damn.
All right,
Leonidas.
Leonidas gets in.
Are you
Hello?
Are you Hathrin the Druid? Oh my god.
Is this the way to the Undercity? Have you guys found the ladder
Does
yet?
this look like a way into the Underdark
Whoa,
to you?
my apologies. Who goes there? I am Leonidas Gladwin. Pleasure to meet you. Paladin of
I am
Regalia.
Hathrin.
Oh, you are the
Hathrin,
druid.
yes,
We are to meet.
You're to meet. I don't know who you are. What do you mean you're to meet me?
Sorry to barge into your home like this. I thought this
Yes,
was
thank you
just...
for apologizing. At least one of the three in here has.
Yes, my apologies. Would you like me to vacate the area?
I certainly would. Yes, I'd be fine if I was
All
never
right.
bothered again.
Well, I can't do that yet.
Well, then why'd you ask?
Don't worry, he's a
Leonidas.
pathological liar, Catherine.
Leonidas, Rickard, perhaps you guys step
He
outside.
hits his wall. Oh, it's Catherine.
Catherine. I
Perhaps
don't know
we,
a Catherine.
You guys step outside.
I don't either. He keeps saying Catherine.
Okay, that one is a little lost, but
Oh my god.
you don't know that yet.
You all
Anyways.
seem lost. What are you doing here?
We are here to find a mithril, and we were told that you, kind sir, could lead us there. Under the city.
He kind of shuffles up closer to you, and you notice that his. Let's just let's do that. I forgot that I have a picture here.
Oh.
So this is the. This is his hut that you see. This is his hut.
Oh wow.
Oh,
it's nice.
cozy.
So, well, Rickard, yeah, Rickard, you think this is just a hut. That's what it looks like. The rest of you, from the outside and from the inside even too, this was definitely like originally not supposed to look like this. Some of the walls on the inside, instead of like wood and like panels on the inside, it's been kind of like replaced with just literal dirt. And you see moss just growing on every wooden surface in some capacity. And then
What I got myself into here.
this is the delightful gentleman before you.
Oh boy. My man.
And as he gets like kind of up in your face, Leonidas, you notice that his eyes have like a glow to the green, and you also notice that like make a perception check or a nature check.
Is guidance still active right now? hold on.
No,
It's too late,
You
bud.
used
Minute?
guidance a long time ago.
Oh my god.
Last
You
minute.
used guidance in like the guardhouse.
I know, it's
and
a
you
minute.
rolled a nat one.
Yeah.
And you have a
Yeah.
minus.
All right.
Yeah,
There ain't no fixing that, buddy.
You're just kind of like looking at his.
What about your heroic
at his
inspiration?
Yeah, relax, all right?
Yeah, you don't notice anything special, but
Zero.
so what did you say again, Leonidas?
What did he say?
Oh, you were looking for mithril.
Looking for mithril. I was told you know
What
a
do you
way.
need? And who told you that?
Well, just as the name you just said prior, Valcor is a current acquaintance of ours. Acquaintance, I say. I do not say friend.
He takes his like staff and kind of like fidgets with some of the fungus growing on it. Valcor, 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 Valcor. Valcor sent you.
Yeah, he carries a book with him quite often. Actually, always.
And what does he want?
It's not what he wants. It's what I need.
And what do you think you need?
Well, long story short, this isn't my actual armor, and the armor I do own, it's severely damaged and cannot be repaired unless I find some mithril. Raw could work. I could forge it into what I need it to, but it's not a simple commodity to come by here.
And that's why you don't use metal.
Well, it's a bit of a combination of the two. Uniquely forged, even. I don't suppose you've heard of solarite.
No, I haven't.
Right, well, that is what I need the mithril for. And we were told that you could lead us there. Would you like compensation? I can offer you some money.
I don't need any money. Yes, I know where mithril is.
Please.
I could lead you there.
We are not here to cause you any harm. We just simply were led to your doorstep. Apologies for my friends here for barging in right away. Without knocking.
Yeah, you seem to have this handled. I'll see my way up. Thanks for letting me in.
Balance gone.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys,
All right. Well,
you guys
fuck
can
it.
change the track to plunge.
I was gonna stop him, but all right.
Are you or are you not?
Yeah, he'll put his hand on your chest to stop you.
Yeah.
Elvis is outside still, by the way.
Valen, it's not a problem, I see. We will be needing you and your expertise.
My expertise?
That is right. I've seen what you can do.
And why should I lead you to mithril?
Well, Mr. Harthen, there appears to be an evil brewing somewhere here in the city of Zalvaris. And I'm not too sure where it stems from, but we visited 2 graveyards the past few nights. It'd probably make even your skin crawl, the things you've seen.
I know what you're getting at, but I can guarantee you it wouldn't make my skin crawl a bit. I've seen much worse than anything you could find in a graveyard, I assure you.
Could you give me an example? I'd be curious to know.
He pulls back his sleeve, and his skin turns into mostly moss, and there are like holes in it. He doesn't have like any bones.
What?
Wicked.
Oh my.
Does this make your skin crawl, Sir Knight?
Yes, a little bit. Are you alright?
Exactly. Well, I couldn't be better.
Alright then. I will trust you. I'd fear for my own body if that were the case. For me.
I suppose you wouldn't be strong enough for it.
Well, is there...
I'm strong enough.
He kind of...
He might be.
He shuffles up to you and looks like... He puts like his eyes right to your eye holes.
Yeah, Ricker, he's short, right? He's a druid.
Well, okay, he's
Well,
just a
being
short
a druid
druid
doesn't make him short, just because Paladin are short doesn't mean all druids
Yes,
are short.
they all are.
You
They
mean
all are.
height?
Being a druid makes you short.
This guy's being a
Yeah, that's
heightist.
You pick up a druid class in a multi-class or character creation, and you're just
Or
immediately
two.
6 inches
Immediately,
short.
yeah.
Immediately
5'5".
shrink down.
All right, fine. Yes.
He is short. He is honestly he's about as tall as you are,
Oh,
Rickard.
I'm only 5'3", so that checks out.
Short.
No.
Yeah. All right. They lock eyes.
Yeah, he's like his nose is like touching your helmet, and his eyes are like right on the outside of like your
The glowing
eyeballs as well.
eyeballs.
Nice.
So you guys just see this really odd side of these two completely wild individuals that are now locked in whatever they're locked in. Yes, you have he like kind of taps your helmet very lightly with his staff a couple times as he like kind of turns away from you. Yes, you've certainly got something going on under there. You probably should get it checked out.
No, it's fine.
He kind of turns around again.
Huh?
I don't think it is.
I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Well,
Anyways,
kind of eyes the three of you again. What an interesting group this is.
We're going on 3 days
You don't
now.
have to tell me twice.
Can I make a perception check real quick or an arcana check? Did he just cast a spell?
Oh.
Or did he just use magic? And that's really what I want to know. I don't care.
Make
if I don't care.
He did not use magic. You don't need to roll
okay.
for it.
Whoa.
He didn't?
Did not. Wait, Jackson, did you get my DM?
Oh, like a half hour ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Correct.
Sick.
My bad. Okay. Yeah, he was all right. We've got someone who barged into my house and wants to leave. We've got someone who's wearing a helmet that costs more than the rest of his armor. And we've got a man over here who's 2 feet in the grave. What do you want Mithril for?
Which one is 2 feet in the grave?
So probably sure as hell ain't me.
Valen will look over at Rickard.
Hathrin will also look over at Rickard.
Oh. All right.
And Rickard will just turn around, try to find somebody to look at.
Yeah. Again, so...
What's wrong with you?
I'll try to get through this quick, but... I have... Yes?
I don't know exactly what's wrong with him, but there is something there, and, yeah.
Could
It's
it
probably
have...
best he keeps that helmet on.
Could it have something to do with his blackened skin?
That is only part of it.
His what?
Disregard for now, Valen. Hawthorne, I will ask about this later when we resurface, but yes, Mithril, right.
This is a sure thing that I'm leading you to Mithril.
I mean, I do hope to return from this adventure, yes, sir.
What did I ever agree on going to an adventure?
I think you don't have to come with us, but if you could lead us in the right direction, I'd be appreciative of that. I am trying to repair
How is he leading us without bringing us?
My kingdom's ammo.
If you're going,
Leonidas is just gonna put his hands on his helmet. He's
if you're
just like
going,
freaking
then
out
I
right
should
now.
lead you, because if I don't lead you, and you disrupt things down there, no good, no good.
Fair enough. If
Things
you are...
will definitely... I've met these people 3 days ago. Things will definitely be disrupted down there.
Well, I think with a little bit of guidance, we'll be all right.
Listen, I will lead you on one condition only.
State your terms.
Nothing is disrupted.
Leonidas is gonna
Where we
approach.
are.
Leonidas is gonna approach
No,
Rickard.
Valen's looking at Rickard.
Leonidas
No,
will
but-
approach Rickard and look at him.
What is your definition of
He's
disrupted?
already said done.
He said done? Yeah, but he's gonna look at him.
Rickard did.
Rickard?
He's gonna kneel down.
Rickard?
He's looking at Rickard.
Rickard?
Yeah, he's just looking at Catherine.
Rickard, look at me.
What, brother?
Yes, brother, I need you to agree to this, okay?
I just said done like 3 times.
I understand you said done, but actions are different than words. I could say I'm going to run away right now and, well, I'm still here.
Well, Catherine here is the smartest of us all.
Catherine.
Who
See-
is
see-
Catherine?
Not
Calm
He's,
down,
he's
Catherine.
gonna
See-
wave his hand
see-
toward him.
See
Not
that
you.
I am the strongest. He knows.
Yes,
He
but
knows that I will lead us with our strong guiding hands, my strong visage,
but you
my
cannot.
powerful being.
You cannot disrupt anything, just like you did to the graves in the cemetery.
Respect the living stone down there. Respect the growths and everything.
I didn't disrespect the grave.
He'll just shake his
How did I
head.
end up with these people?
Because
Yes.
you didn't go home.
Yes, Rickard. Do not disrupt anything. I'll be keeping my eye on you. Remember what we discussed in the bathhouse?
Yes, you should, brother.
Well, are we ready to leave?
Yep, ready here.
Leonidas will,
Alright,
pull,
guess
will pull
so.
out his halberd and tap it to the ground.
Is the short one outside coming too?
I am ready, sir.
Gobos, get your ass in here.
Gobos, you're not in here yet.
Stick my head over. You guys about done there? Are we doing something or
Yeah.
are we not doing something?
It seems we're going, Galbos.
Yes, we made a pact with the devil,
Come here,
and I was going to
Fallon.
listen to the
I'm
dog.
going to need you.
My God.
He'll grab
The
him.
devil.
But what is this talk of the devil? Huh? Okay, there's a lot of random things being discussed right now. Mithril, that
Catherine-
is where we're going.
Hathrin reaches into one of his walls that's just dirt,
Oh,
and then he just like pulls out a little little belt and kind of fastens it around his waist as he just walks out of his house.
okay.
Alrighty. Well,
Are we following you then?
Follow the druid.
Aye.
Alright, let's get going.
I'll be right behind him. Follow me, gentlemen.
Who's the last one out of the house?
I'll
Yeah,
be the
probably
last
be-
one
I
out.
was about to say, so probably either Rickard or Valen.
Yeah, I'll be
We
last
have,
one
a,
out.
we have a little standoff on who's going to leave last. And then,
Okay.
And then Van will give you the head nod to motion you towards the door.
he'll head nod back and go.
Valen, as you go to leave the house and you reach for the door just closes on its own.
Oh,
alrighty.
And you're locked inside.
You
is he inside?
No, he's outside.
Oh, damn.
All right, so you guys go to. He leads you up and through the glowing corridor over to this station here.
Okay.
All right, and as you guys are like right here-ish, he like kind of turns around as he's still walking forward.
Yes, no, what is
Has
it?
anyone been here to the Underdark before?
Rickard raises his hand.
Yes, a couple times.
Very well.
The Underdog, you say?
Aye.
I have not.
Anyone else?
Well,
No.
it's quite different than what you're used to. You'll see things that you would never see up here. Most things are normal down there that you will see. Do not be alarmed. And do not assume that everything down here is hostile. Most of it's not. Especially the mushrooms.
Should we prepare in any way, or just kind of go in blind?
The mushrooms?
You came here, asked me to lead you, and you weren't prepared.
Yes. I am prepared.
Leonidas, we've been preparing all day. How are you not prepared?
All right, Valen, you know what? I am prepared. You'll see that.
Good. Then we go.
Lead the way.
He's all
You guys
smug
get to
now.
this. You guys get to this Underdark station here, and it's a
It kind of opens up to a large spiral staircase.
Comically large ladder.
A comically large ladder. And the staircase stops after about 15 floors worth of descent. And it opens up into like a chasm. And this chasm, you guys see, is has some fluorescence and like some light coming from large mushrooms that kind of line the walls of this like underground ravine, basically. All right, follow me. And Hathrin is going to go to one of the walls nearby, where there's a large illuminated mushroom, and he is going to touch it with one of his hands. And as he does, his kind of sleeve rolls back, and you guys see that this arm is basically the same as the other one he showed you, Leonidas. Is just like, it almost looks undead-like, where there's very little flesh and a lot of just other things holding him together. Mostly moss and like things like that. It almost looks like he just has moss instead of skin. And when he touches the mushroom, it like from the top kind of like banana peels open, and there's a about 6-foot diameter hole in it, and he just walks into it.
There was a whole giant hole in the city. I knew it.
And he keeps walking.
Oh, is anyone going down? What is this?
I guess we ought
Keep
to
the train
follow
moving.
him.
The United will follow.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Yippee!
Yippee! Yippee! So, Valen, since you're behind Rickard, so it's the staircase, right? We're walking down the staircase.
The staircase is done, unless
Oh.
you're talking when you're on the staircase.
Oh yeah. So unfortunately,
The fungus kind of opened like a banana peel, and it was almost like it was hollow and like led to a hole. And so that's what you're going into after the staircase.
okay, right, never mind.
Or you can talk to Valen whenever.
No, it's good. It's already happened. It's fine.
Okay.
It's okay.
And after you guys walk for about 15 more minutes in this descent, it's like a 10% grade that you guys are walking down, and the tunnel you guys are in is pitch black. So Leonidas and Valen and Damocles, you guys can't see a thing down here.
Except for big bright red eyes.
I can't see.
Seems to be a little dark down here, Arthur.
Yes. Here.
Don't worry.
And his the fungus on his staff kind of glows up a little bit, and like you can at least see the staff, but you can't really see anything around it. It just kind of acts like a beacon.
Rickard will turn around and walk right up to Valen,
Don't worry, Valen. This will help you.
and he'll touch his chest and he'll cast light on it.
Oh.
Oh my. Okay, well, this works.
Valen, you have this like bright light that like if you look down more than like 15 degrees, it's like almost blinding.
It's got little like red hues to it.
There, blind boy.
Well, now I like that.
Is it Leonidas turns around and looks up?
Thanks.
When we get down here, just know you must breathe like the earth. Slow, silent. The path ahead will listen. The path ahead will remember.
Leonidas is gonna make a
I
little
gotta wrap
silent,
up with all this.
little silent prayer to a Montor.
The tunnel slopes a little more, more downward than it has been, and it kind of winds in different paths. You guys have been walking for about a half hour now, and it's just the same tunnel. Like you feel if you're at all claustrophobic, you definitely feel it, and it almost feels like you're just making no progress because you don't see any landmarks.
Yeah.
And you've just been walking in this like bored tunnel for quite a long time. The walls begin after about a half hour of walking. The walls, like if you're feeling them and touching them at all, and you're walking, and so you kind of can feel on your feet a little moisture now. And up ahead you see small source of light, kind of a glow in the tunnel ahead. As you continue taking like these winding paths, you see every time you kind of turn a corner, this glow, this upcoming glow gets a little brighter and a little brighter as it reflects off of the kind of the moisture on the walls here. And then you take one last turn and the tunnel opens. And you see a cavern that is, since none of you have been to the Underdark, this cavern is like so vast, unimaginably vast. It's like you guys have maybe seen caves in your time, like big caves, or like have read about them or seen pictures or whatever. This is crazy at how large it is. Like you could put a city down here. It's so big. This opening is, but it's very dim. Honestly, Galbos and Rickard, you guys probably see the vastness of this tunnel. The other three of you probably can't see more than like 20 feet ahead of you.
Yeah.
I can't see shit.
But Rickard and Galbos, you guys see these glowing spores in the air that kind of look like clouds above you. You see these giant mushrooms that are like, some of them are as big as buildings. And some of them like rise up in these like weird spirals from a sunken floor that has some standing water in the center of this floor, like far, far beneath you.
What up, K-Sarv?
And some of the spiraling tall mushrooms have like what's the word?
What up, Brandon?
Almost like making a pattern, or like some of them are connected,
intertwined,
and grow together, intertwined. That is the word I'm thinking of. Are like intertwined above you, making like even larger, almost structures of mushroom. This is what you guys see before you.
Whoa.
All right.
Jeez.
Here we are, the first part of your journey here.
To be fair, I cannot see quite far, but I take it looks quite amazing.
Hey, Hethrin,
Well.
was it?
Yes.
Do you know if you can brew with any of these mushrooms?
You can brew with most of them. It just depends on what the effects are that you're looking for.
And to get you drunk?
Nothing in this room will help you in that way. Most of the things in this room probably won't help you, period.
You wish to turn these into ale, Galbos?
I was thinking about it. I appreciate it, Hethrin. I'll not be trying if you're saying it's not worth it.
It probably isn't, and as I said, don't disturb the living down here.
Leonice looks at Rickard.
Go ahead.
What's he doing?
What are you doing, Rickard? Okay.
Okay. We're good.
And especially for your own good, do not disturb the water. That water is perfectly still, and under it grows a very volatile fungus. Even the slightest ripple in that water will set off a chain reaction. And you probably don't want the room to fill up with those fumes.
Are we standing in the water?
No, you're not.
Okay.
Understood. Avoid the water. Well,
Yes.
as long as Valen keeps his light close to me, I can see where I'm going.
Oh yeah, good point. Rickard will turn back around and slap your chest again and recast light.
Thank God I can see again. Been in the dark for the past 10 minutes.
Rickard will, or Leonidas will see him do that.
I don't suppose you could do the same for my halberd here.
No.
Okay.
Alright, maybe next time.
This
Valen,
is the
maybe
first-
you would like to lead the way then, and I'll be right behind you. Okay, I guess not.
Yeah, I'll take up the rear. I'll
Alrighty then.
make sure the group all stepping properly, instead of my head. Thanks.
Hawthorne, you're my eyes.
Can do.
He'll put his
This-
left hand on Hawthorne's shoulder.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wild.
Lamau. He should die.
You don't. you
Yeah, I'm
reach
using my
out to
inspiration.
Okay.
Okay, dude.
It's gonna contract
15.
Ligma.
Okay, that's much better. You reach out and kind of touch Hathorne's shoulder, and there's no substance until you your hand lands on what you're assuming to be a collarbone.
Oh my god.
Hawthorne, are you alright?
He kind of turns around, his eyes are still glowing slightly. I'm doing great. This is more comfortable for me than the city above.
Leonidas can use the channel divinity and do hold on. Divine sense.
Fey Fiend's undead.
Yep. Celestials, fiends, and undead within 60 feet.
Okay, Celestial Fiend's undead. You definitely feel it from Hathorne. Undead, for sure.
Okay.
Very undead.
Alrighty then. Okay.
There's something a little off about it. It doesn't feel like the undead that you had sensed in the graveyards.
Yeah.
Like the ghouls and the white especially. But you do have there's a definite smell, I guess divine sense, a smell about him that is very necrosis like.
Okay. Hawthorne, are you feeling alright? I know you
Yes,
said
I just said this is perfectly well.
Right, okay, well, lead on.
Are you doing well down here?
Yes, I'm doing quite alright. Albeit I cannot see quite far, but as long as you lead the way, I trust you.
Well, you don't need to see very far for this journey. The way to Mithril does not lie through stone and pick down here, but through stillness. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll be all right.
Alrighty then.
He seems a little nervous.
All right.
Rickard, the light went out again.
Rickard will turn around, see that the light's there, turn back around.
What?
Light lasts for an hour.
An hour?
Oh, I thought it was a minute.
Oh my god.
My bad.
Sorry, I was looking up.
10 minutes, by the
Looking
way,
up how to
on
metagame me, you asshole.
10 minutes on divine sense.
Okay. Rickard and Galbos, you guys see that if you're trying to avoid the water in here, There's not a lot of options. There are some. Both of you make a survival check.
Nice. 16.
16.
Wow, look at these, all these
Twinsies.
duplicate rolls tonight. You guys see to your right a lot of small mushrooms that transfer to like medium, almost like a living staircase that goes towards this top roof of like fungal entities here. And as your eyes kind of follow that, you see a couple structures, if you can call them that, that kind of string between some of the fungi, like the caps of the fungi here.
Rickard says nothing.
Okay.
Catherine, is there something living amongst the fungus over here?
He turns around. If you're quiet enough, you won't have to find out.
Alright, I'll keep my voice down then.
Yes, keep your voice down, and as I said, breathe with the mountain.
Rickard will turn around and Valen and just be like, "Did you just have to breed with the mountain?"
What?
I was thinking it.
I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
I like this guy's style.
Well,
Valen's just keeping a close eye on as much as he
This is,
can see, but
How much further to the mithril?
quite far. But this is your journey. I'm here to, I'm just here to make sure you don't die. So, go on.
Well, you're the one leading the way, so I'm following you.
This is your journey.
Huh?
Put 2 and 2 together, bud.
Following Hawthorne.
He's not moving. He's not going anywhere.
Why is he not going anywhere?
Can Rickard hear all this?
You-
He could. Catherine's
you can
talking
see
about
it.
Why the hell aren't we moving? As he shouts from the back.
Rickard says that?
Oh yeah.
You couldn't keep up pace with me. I'm waiting for you.
I am the fastest person here.
Has Leonidas felt him move?
No.
Rickard walks up to the front.
Lead the way, Arthur.
What is happening?
Following you for the mithril.
If I led the way, you wouldn't. The way that I would like to get across is not the way that you can get across. I'm waiting for you to lead the way so I can assist.
I've literally never been here. I do not know the safe route, as you have just
Don't
prescribed.
worry. I've been here before.
Oh my god.
Rickard looks around at where the staircase to the things were. I assume that's where I have to go, right? I'm not gonna lie, it happened so long ago. Boo himself has forgot. Okay. He's just gonna jump down to one.
Okay. Well, there you are.
See, I told you, Catherine. As the
This-
strongest of the group, I should be at the front.
This is the way to go?
And Rickard
is
just
a-
keep climbing.
It is indeed a way. And it won't get you killed, so.
Very well.
And Leonidas will follow Rickard then. Let go of
Okay.
Hawthorne.
You might have a rough time. Rickard's kind of cooking.
Okay.
He might not be.
Okay.
Ooh.
I was challenged about my speed.
Okay.
Okay. If you say so. Rickard, give me an acrobatics or a perception check.
Yep.
Nice. 7.
Ooh.
Okay.
Perception.
Nice.
As you jump down on one of these kind of stools here and kind of make your way traversing some of them, you're not paying very well attention, and you step on a differently colored
Oh boy.
spore. And at this point, it's close enough that everybody can see it. This like pink fluorescent spores are just like released into the air right next to Rickard as he's just kind of walking his way up this organic staircase. And Rickard, you're gonna need to make a con save.
Nice.
Rickard?
That one.
Okay.
Rickard, you gain a level of exhaustion.
Nice.
Galbos is going to turn to the group and say, "Lads, cover your noses with your shirts or whatever, because I just saw a Rickard step on something. A bunch of spores came out."
Absolutely unfazed. He keeps going.
I can't quite see what he's stepping on, so I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, you guys head across. I'm more an observer. I'll go last.
Valen, don't be afraid to take the first step now.
Are we just halfway on these toadstool steps and no one's moving?
Yeah, visually, I'm so
No,
confused
you're-
where we are.
you're-
Where are we?
You're on a rock right now. You're on stone.
Okay.
Yes.
To your right,
Surrounded by
there is an organic step stool of mushroom tops leading
Yes.
up to like a very high, almost like mezzanine of caps.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Galbos is going to make his way, keeping a lookout for the whatever type of mushroom that Rickard stepped on.
Okay. Galbos, make an acrobatics or wisdom or perception check.
God damn it! I rolled a 1 too as well.
Oh my god.
no.
Oh my god.
So you guys,
No.
as Galbos says, "All right, guys, follow me. Just look out for the spores." He takes a step and like disrupts a spore. Make a con save, Galbos.
9.
You also have one level of exhaustion.
Where do I
Alrighty.
mark that? Is there a place to mark
Yeah,
that, or do
I
I?
forget where to mark it.
Conditions.
It's in conditions.
Conditions.
It's at the
Boom,
bottom.
thank you.
So every level of exhaustion reduces move speed by 5, and all of your D20 tests are reduced by 2 times your exhaustion level. So right now, Rickard and Galbos have -2 to all of your D20 tests and 5 less movement speed.
Where'd you get the conditions?
It's right next to
Condition.
defenses.
Under
Your
your
armor
health.
class, defenses.
Okay,
Right under your max health.
One person, please. Okay, I found it. Thank you.
All right, guys. Messing around.
Is Galabos
Off I go.
alright?
All right,
Okay.
Valen, perception or acrobatics check
Acrobatics
As-
rolling.
as you're trying to. Okay,
23.
23. You evade the separately colored spores that you just saw 2 people make pop.
Not that hard, guys. Just watch your step.
Leonidas, you also make an acrobatics check. Damocles, you were good. Acrobatics or perception.
11
sorry.
acrobatics.
11. Ba-ba-da.
I was actually testing something, but it didn't work. So, but I'll take it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Valen, call out your
Leonidas-
steps as you go.
Leonidas, make a con save.
8.
Oh my gosh. You
Watch
also have a
your
level of
step.
exhaustion.
My God.
You guys get up to like the top level here, the mezzanine. And Rickard, as you kind of reach that final one, kind of pull yourself up. Hathrin is standing here.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Well, you seem to have gotten into the bad stuff.
Rickard will breathe in really loud. Oh yeah, I love it.
Okay, these guys are insane.
So all of you guys get up to the top of this mushroom that is the size of like a house floor. And in front of you, you see, let me pause, make sure that, oh, that's not that. Here we go. And you guys see a kind of a traversal in front of you of both mushroom caps and these organic bridges that are kind of connecting the two. Up here, the light is a little better to the point where if you don't have dark vision, you can at least see like 40 feet in front of you.
All right,
but
Richard,
you still
turn this
can't
light off.
see like the landscape.
It's still on, buddy.
No,
Oh
don't
my
worry about it.
God.
It'll be all right, Valen. I don't want you to
I
slip and
can't
fall.
look down.
Good.
All right. And as you guys kind of look forward, and whatever this path is that this odd individual is telling you is going to lead to Mithril, and some of you may be second guessing why you're down here in the first place. That's where we're going to end the session tonight.
No!
God. Oh my
I'm not
God.
exhausted.
Me
Yay!
neither. Let's go.
That's kind of my question through all this. Like, I'm going along with it, but like, why the fuck am I
Yeah.
down here?
Why are we here?
Hey, how come Damocles didn't have to roll?
He did. He rolled a
Did.
19. He rolled right before right
I
before
didn't say I
Valen
was
did.
gonna roll because I was
Oh.
testing something, but we
Yeah.
did
The
it.
roll popped up and it was acrobatics, and that's what I was rolling for, so I just kept it.
Because
Yep.
if I raged, I was curious if it added my strength modifier, but it didn't.
Is your base class a 2014 or 2024 barbarian?
I think it's 24,
Man.
but the subclass isn't.
I know the subclass isn't. It might be a level thing.
I'm mad at these mushrooms.
I know
the problem is-
Berserker has
the-
a lot of benefits.
The problem is there's no way to track when I'm raging and when I'm not in D&D Beyond. That's the hard problem.
I came across the same thing yesterday with the other party. It always, I don't know why, there's not just a toggleable button.
I agree.
It always gives all of your attack rolls or your damage rolls a +2 damage from rage. Even if you're like, it just like counts it into the damage rolls. There's always the +2 added in there, and you can't turn it off. Not that you're going to be in combat a whole lot when you're not raging, but we couldn't see any way. We were looking for like 5 minutes for something to like take off +2 to all of his attack damage.
The
But
only
Mine
thing I
doesn't
can think of
+2 to
is
it.
Blood Hunter. Blood Hunter used to be, depending on hybrid form and not hybrid form, you had to go into your sheet manager and then under your transformation manually change the sheet from hybrid to normal. I don't know if it'd be the same for barbarian, but
like in your actual builder,
and you go to builder, and then under one of those tabs was the transformation tab, and then you'd have to go into it and manually change from normal page to hybrid page, and that would change your armor class and all your attacks and everything.
Where?
I don't know if it's the same for barbarian. I don't know. I used
I
to
don't
do it for
have
Blood
that.
Hunter all the time.
was it under class?
Yeah, it'd be under class and like class features.
I don't see any. No, I don't see
Rage
that.
doesn't have. I don't think I see anything like
Class
that.
features.
The one time I
I have
did
no
see it, I
idea.
did see that there's a enter rage, but I can't seem to find it again. Like there's an enter rage checkbox.
Oh wait, there is.
There is. I found it once. I can't seem to find it anymore.
Features and traits, or actions.
All right, boys. I look forward to tripping balls on mushrooms with you next week.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
This
y'all
is
later.
An interesting predicament
Ghost.
we put ourselves in.
See you there, Goose.
Love you.
Love you.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
Because I
found
was trying to see if
a-
like you could like if
Oh,
you
here it is.
had where's what?
201 activating.
'Cause
So
we were trying to see if like the +7 would go away if I like took the charge like back, but I
so
didn't.
features
see
and
any
traits,
difference.
and then rage.
Yeah.
Click rage,
All right, gentlemen.
and then at the bottom there,
Oh.
That's
That's where it
where
is.
we end stream
Activate
tonight.
or
We'll be
unactivate.
back tomorrow
activate
for
brings everything
Monster
in, and
Hunter.
unactivate
Oh
and
my
choose level 1
gosh.
option.
Have a lovely evening.